Okay. I have hit the live button. The live button? Cool, I'm gonna make sure, I'm just gonna grab the link real quick before we get started. I have hit the live button. The live... Sorry, I'm just grabbing the link. God damn it. Ba-da-da-da-da. Isn't the right channel right? It is. Okay, I was paranoid then. And then dreaming right now. Feel free to drop by. Smiley face. Post link. Beautiful. Things should be working. Just refresh the feed because I don't know if it's. We'll find out. I'm gonna switch out of the starting soon screen. Would you look at that? There you go. Give it a momento. Think it should be working? We'll give it a moment. Yippee! Give me a moment. Okay, things should be working. Oh god, is my sensitivity changed? No, I should be fine. But basically, gang, as the title implies, we are going to be continuing with the Act 3 of the Fontaine Archon quest. We may start Act 4, depending on how much we've got left of this one. We'll see. So we gotta navigate. I've been outside of prison this whole time because I've had to level up this boy and this boy right here. Like, honestly, having Zhongli on your team now, he's like a must pull because he's like a game changer on this account. Like, all I have to do is just slap a load of HP on him, put his shield up, and then I can just go ham with the other three. It's great. It makes my life so much easier. So yes, if you're, I don't know how much left have you got of pulls? You got like 10. You got 10 minutes. It's fine. If you're watching and you're and ahhing about whether you should pull for Zhongli, definitely pull for him. Unless you have, or pull for him, whoever you want to pull for him. But you know, pull for whoever you want to pull for. But I would definitely recommend. How do is that floor? We'll just teleport to somewhere in the prison and then we'll find our way around. I don't know. I need to go up. Boo! Also, I'm kind of missing having, actually, no, I'm gonna switch real quick. I'm gonna put Cheska on the team just because I like.
Restless today.
It's just easier for traversal just to, you know, do this. Saves me time. It would be if there's a fucking elevator there. What do you mean? Explain this sorcery. Okay, I have to go up. Is that up? I'm assuming this is up. We'll find out. I don't know my way around. Give me that, sorry. Oh, now it's down? This prison is so hard to navigate. I can't. Oh, you're going to... Is it in here? Is it in here where we're going? Is this what you want me to do? And now you want me to go down? I don't understand. This is too difficult to navigate. Oh, look, the pancreation ring. I don't know why we're here. Let's beat up some people.
Oh, you must be the traveler, huh? Sorry, mate, but competitors as strong as you are prohibited from participating. I don't make the rules, mind you, but I was given very specific instructions.
Wow, we've been banned from beating people up. I find that rather rude. I want to beat people up. The Night Lorelei, hi, welcome to the stream. Hi, welcome. We are currently we just started, we're gonna be finishing I'm all over the place, sorry. We're gonna be finishing the Fontaine Archon quest of Act 3. We may be starting Act 4, depending on how much we've got left of this. We'll see.
Even convicts value their lives, don't they? I hope you can understand.
Not all convicts value their lives, but you know.
But we have a game here that'll let you show off
That
your
is some
strength,
ugly
and
hair.
even earn some credit coupons in the process. What do you think? Interested?
I wasn't listening. Sorry. We have a game here that will let you show off your strength, and I think okay, cool.
And if we lose the game, will it cost us credit coupons?
Of course. That's the cruel reality facing every competitor in a place like the Pancration Ring.
Great gambling, wonderful.
Hey, great. Let me walk you through the rules.
Cool. I'll probably forget all of them.
The targets in front of you will pop up one after another.
Yeah.
You'll need to hit the targets in the same order that they popped up. If you can complete a few rounds in a row with no mistakes, then you'll win credit coupons.
So let me get this straight. You're asking someone with ADHD to remember what order things come up in?
But the second you mess
Not
up
gonna
the order,
happen.
you'll lose. Game over. The game costs 300 credit coupons to have it go. So, you up for it?
Well, it's not like I have any other choice, Collins.
Thanks for your patronage, mate. Now,
Mate.
let the game begin.
Oi! I'll do that. So I'm just gonna. I didn't have to. Oh, wait. What? Okay. What? Fine. I will do this.
Okay, do your best to hit the targets, just like Colin said.
Okay, I did it. Okay. That. Okay, I have to wait a bit. Okay, I have to wait until they all finish. That. You, and then you. Okay, it wasn't that hard. I was expecting it to be like in rapid succession or something, but that wasn't that hard.
Your strength really shouldn't be underestimated. Now I get why you're prohibited from participating in any official fights.
I haven't done mine Fontaine quest yet because of school. No worries. I mean, there obviously will be spoilers in this, so if you're okay with spoilers, then stick around. If not, surprise yourself. No worries either way. I thank you for dropping by regardless.
Nobody who values their life would be willing to get in the ring with you.
You flatter me.
However, you two haven't tried betting on the outcome of a Pancration match yet, have you?
No.
Just go talk to Rusimov. Buy a ticket for whichever fighter you think.
Rusimov. That's what a name.
The fighter you support comes out on top.
But
Gambling.
we don't know anything about the fighters. How can we possibly know who to support?
That's normal. Just watch a few matches and get a feel for the fighters. It won't be long before you can pick winners in your sleep.
He's got a point. Why don't we give it a try? If we have enough coupons, we could probably bet at random until we figure everything out.
Bet at random, huh? Well, how should I put it? It's not like you can't do that, but I'd advise you to give it some more thought first.
You wouldn't want to get too carried away, eh? The voice actor didn't even finish that line.
Huh?
You okay with spoilers? Well, there you go. Okay.
What's the problem?
I appreciate you joining in and sticking around. How we shouldn't get carried away. Could it be that there's some sort of rule here?
What?
Got him! We got you, Collins. You and your ugly hairstyle and ugly eyebrows.
Never even picked a boxer before, and you already know about the rules? You're not just strong fighters. Seems you're pretty perceptive, too.
It's not quite Christmas yet, guys. We've got like 4 days. 4 days? 4 days. I can count 4 days. It's not Christmas yet, guys. Okay, it's only the 21st. You're nearly there, Dana. In Naruto Shippuden, the ultimate ninja stormforce. What? I don't understand what you're saying in chat, guys. I don't know. Anyway. Never even... Sorry, I wasn't even listening. You even picked a boxer before and you already know about the rules. You're not just strong fighters, you've seen pretty deceptive too. The hidden rules, that's what they're called, right?
Might as well tell you about it, since you already know that much. Plus, I think you've got the potential to be one of my greatest customers. I think I can let you in a bid.
Cool, spill the beans.
Besides, I don't want to risk ever losing a customer like you.
I probably will never come here again after this.
Is it that serious?
Okay. The hidden rule here is, if you buy both boxers' tickets and support them both, something bad will happen the next morning.
Which means we've got to do that now and find out exactly what bad will happen, then, you know, we'll get in trouble.
So the rule is that we shouldn't pick both boxers in the same fight. But if anyone actually did that, wouldn't they be guaranteed to lose coupons? Who would do that anyway? And what do you mean by something bad will happen?
We can end up with rotten food on our plate again.
How would I know? Not like I'm stupid enough to do that. But I've heard a story about the rule. According to the rumor, there was a masked boxer who possessed incredible skill and power. None of his opponents even stood a chance against him.
That's gonna be Child.
However, in the final match, the organizers told him to take off his mask. He refused and never showed up to the fight.
Maybe it's not Child, because Child feels like a person who's very proud of himself. And, like, he makes his presence known to everyone whenever he's around. So, maybe it's not.
And after that, he was never seen again. Some say he died, or that he was taken care of by the event's organizers. But everyone remembers that he was someone who cherished honor above all else. In his eyes, supporting both boxers in a match would dishonor the competition itself.
So you mean it's like a curse? He'll take vengeance on anyone who does that?
Do you know anything about it? Oh, have you seen what he looks like?
No, he was always wearing a mask, like he was intentionally trying to hide his identity. I don't even know anything about his past.
Okay.
Traveler, do you think that boxer was...
Thank you very much for the information. We'll give it a try!
Huh? We will?
Well, we're here to investigate her. We're here to investigate Paimon. We might as well. It's not like we're here on real charges, and if anything happens to us, Novalet can beat up Ryansley for us, so it's all fine.
You're not serious, are you? Look, here I was just trying to be nice and warn you, yet here you are trying to break it on purpose?
Mm-hmm. We're in prison. Literally, rules are there to be broken.
Yeah, it's...
Is your main Sino? I would say, at the moment, I would say yes, I do main Sino. His gameplay is just so fun. I used to main Garming, but ever since I pulled Sino, which was quite a while ago now, but it took me a while for me to build him because of all the scarabs. But yeah, I do main. I'm now a main of Sino. I would say I'm a main officer, I know. Me scared of Paimon. I'm not even processing what they're telling me. It sounds like a good route to me. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Seems you've made up your mind. Just be sure to protect Paimon, okay?
No, you're the sacrificial lamb here, Paimon.
Betting on both fighters will set you back about 3,000 credit coupons. If you have enough, then go ahead and give it a try. Just don't come running back to me if something happens.
I don't even know how many we have. Is there a way to find that out?
Seems we had a productive day. Hope we can make even more progress tomorrow.
Can we find out how many we have? Okay, the empty infirmary. It's been told the infirmary is always empty for the half an hour just before lunch, but what could Cedrine be doing during that time? Just notice that we're mess about melazines. Okay. I'm not seeing anything that's like bringing up the coupons. I don't know how many we have.
The dawn of a new day. Paimon feels like we're getting used
Okay,
to
we
it.
have 4,000, so we have plenty.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? What do you have planned for us?
Is that enough? Yeah, that's enough. We have enough, don't we? Yeah. Gotta work in the production zone. I don't want to spend any coupons. Huh? Is it telling me to go to the procreation? I'm a bit lost here. Like, what is it telling? Oh my god. Which one is... I mean, I guess I can afford to... skip. Can I skip and then go to the pancreation ring? Or do I have to wait on that? We'll try it. Never mind, it's making me go to the production.
So long, we're really starting to get the hang of it.
Why give me the choice if it's just gonna make me, Why give me the choice if it's just gonna tell me what to do anyway?
But doing the same thing all the time can get old pretty quickly. How are you holding up?
Any really easy one?
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, it's not letting me, probably to do some... You finished the morning, you arrive at the coupon cafeteria. Okay, I had a chest. There was a chest on there, I heard.
Oh, just a regular meal set. Guess Paimon shouldn't get her hopes up. What would you like to do this afternoon?
The pancreation ring. Pancreation ring! Time to go
We're
broke,
not
gang!
going to work, then let's kill some time at the pancreation ring.
Time to go broke, gang! I'm gonna refresh my feed, sorry.
Are you two here to buy tickets? Better be quick about it. Another match is about to start.
Cool! I want to
Who are the boxers in the next round?
We have the reigning champ, Le Grappler, versus a contender from the Eastern Prison Block, Demon Horde.
Le Grappler! Sorry, I found that name so funny.
Are those their nicknames, or did they choose those names themselves?
Since
Oh,
you're
sorry, I
new
made a
around
skip.
here, I'll help you out and give you a little suggestion. Even though Le Grappler is the crowd favorite, Demon Horde is a first-class dark horse with incredible potential. Anyway, for this match, I recommend that you pick...
Well, buy for both!
Huh? For both fighters? I could tell you're new to this, but I didn't think you were completely clueless.
That's why we want to do it!
Maybe you don't quite understand the rules, no? Let me try to explain again for you more clearly.
Oh, no need. We're aware that we're going to lose.
All right then, if you're absolutely sure. Remember, no refunds once you buy the tickets.
It's okay, adding coupons seems easy enough, and I'm not really that interested in them. And return to the dormitories? Oh, we don't even get to see...
We woke up so early today that Paimon's been nodding off all afternoon. Good thing it's finally time for bed.
Wait, we don't even get to see the match? Wow, rude! Rude! Are we gonna find out what a bad thing happens? Are we gonna end up with like a pillow stuffed over our heads? Was I right?
Traveler, Paimon. Package here for you.
Oh.
The next time you buy something, go pick it up yourself. I'm not a delivery man, you know.
Excuse me, this is our bedroom. Fuck off, Fielding.
Huh? A package? For us? Did you buy something, Traveler? Paimon's not quite awake yet, so why don't you go take a look?
Unless this is the thing for losing the coupons with the pancration ring?
Oh, right! Yesterday we broke the hidden rule and bought tickets for both boxers. Oh, maybe this package is the bad thing that Colin said would happen. Paimon suddenly feels wide awake. Wait, maybe let Paimon go hide somewhere first. Just call Paimon after you opened it.
Okay.
Hey, wait! Paimon's still here! Don't open it! Ah!
Why is Paimon such a wimp? Doesn't seem especially scary, but there is something a little odd inside.
Huh? What is it? Are you okay?
Open your eyes, Paimon.
Let Paimon take a peek too.
The fuck is that? Is that ketchup? We've just been given a bottle of ketchup for losing coupons.
Oh, it's just a small bottle. But the color of the liquid inside looks so wrong.
Is it eating that or blood?
It's like,
Rumor has it that a boxer went missing and the liquid obviously looks like blood.
alright, that's enough of that. No need to say it out loud. Paimon already knows what you're trying to say.
Do you want to give it a sniff? Do you want to give it a taste?
Now get that stuff away from Paimon.
Seems we'll have to investigate. This place is chock full of strange happenings after all.
Paimon thinks we shouldn't open the bottle until we figured out what's going on. Just trust Paimon on this one, okay?
Oh my god. Strange colored liquid called strange blood colored fluid. I can read. The strange package received on the next day after violating the hidden rules of the pancration ring.
What do you have planned for us?
I don't know. Investigate the clues you discovered.
Though it feels nice to slack off a little, less work means less coupons. Let's make the most of our morning.
I'm not really into the whole coupon thing. I don't really care. Okay, there we go. I can do is... But let's go to the point. Like, are they both below? Okay, that's gotta be the one closest to us. Also, wasn't there another person we were supposed to talk to? I can't remember who it was. Hello? Promoter? Hi, how are you? You okay, buddy?
If there's no way to send it all out, then maybe I'll never get a chance to leave.
Who are you? We've never seen you before, and you don't look like a fellow convict.
I'm not. Of course I'm not. Please, don't mistake me for a criminal. I'm a good, law-abiding citizen.
Right, okay.
Then what are you doing here? You sure seem anxious about something.
I'm a promoter for Fontaine, and I'm usually responsible for promoting our drink products. I thought I could complete my task here quickly and return to headquarters, but I've been here way longer than I anticipated.
I'm sorry, people down here get soda? What?
Oh, a promoter from Fontaine. So what kind of problem did you run into?
I'm so upset. It's all because of that Duke.
What'd he do? Spill the beans.
After discussing the company's promotional plans with him, he told me outright that my project was worthless. However, in light of our long history of successful collaboration, I still tried to patiently explain the details. However, to my surprise, he just cut me off while I was speaking.
Well, in all fairness, you are trying to promote this drink to a prison. Like, you can go anywhere in the world of Teyvat, to promote your product. Why a prison?
Let me take a moment and recall his exact words.
You need a flashback?
I'm just gonna stop you there and say no. If anything, I'm saving you time. It seems you don't fully understand the value of credit coupons here, nor do you understand the value of your own products. The former is because you are from the overworld. That's understandable, and I don't blame you for that. But as for the latter, only someone monumentally stupid, so breathtakingly stupid, that they were completely ignorant of the value of credit coupons, despite living in the underworld, would ever possibly consider buying your drink. Let's just forget it.
Oh my god, it's like Logan Paul with Prime. No one would consider buying that, let's be honest.
Anyway, that's how he rejected my proposal and asked me to come up with another solution with the condition that it doesn't cause any trouble for him. Can you believe that guy?
I mean, I don't really know him, but I find that funny.
Well...
Didn't realize this guy was
Archon
Logan Paul.
here. Not much you can do about that. We met him too and could tell that he's the kind of guy that's hard to pin down.
Give me a moment, sorry, chat. Right, continuing on, sorry.
Fine. I know, I should just let it go. I'm on his turf after all. His house, his rules.
Weird. Dissatisfaction with the Duke. The font promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. The Duke believes that only idiots who don't understand the value of coupons will spend them on Fanta. Okay, I'm gonna posit a theory here. And I said this in the last stream. I said this in the first part of Act 3. I think the coupons are just a tool to keep all the prisoners, like, in order. To, like, control them. Or, not control them, but maybe control is the right wrong word. But, like, it's a way to, like... I guess it's a manipulation method more than anything. Because, like, it stops... It gives the illusion that all the, it gives the illusion that everybody's living gets a clean slate, they get, like, they get rebirth, they can, you know, they're all on the same level, they all start from the same level and get to build up their own lives again when they get sent to the fortress. But actually, if you think about it, the Duke obviously makes the decisions. The guards can probably do whatever the fuck they want. Which is probably why they're so moody. So, like, it's just a controlling tactic. That's probably why he's rejected the product, so that the people will have, like, the convicts will have their interest laid elsewhere on the products. For example, the Fanta. And because that's not what's being directly controlled in the prison, he's rejected that proposal, so because he doesn't have direct influence over it. That's my theory, at least. Cool. Well, anyway, I've got to go speak to someone else.
Let's fly.
Whee! Oh no, my mouse is dead. No, my mouse is frozen. Give me a moment, chat. Okay, there we go. Fix it. We're back in the Pancration ring. Hi, what's up?
Hey, I heard you crazy fools really did it. You bought tickets to support both fighters, didn't ya? Well, did anything happen?
We got a bottle of ketchup.
Well, the next day we received a mysterious package, but we still haven't made any sense of the contents.
So it is real. You didn't become cursed or anything like that, did ya? Are you both still okay? Wait. Are you sure that it's still you controlling your bodies right now?
Oh my god, what is with this? There's no witchcraft in this. That I know of.
Not sure. What do you think, Traveler? Is Paimon still Paimon?
Only you never asked that such a question, so I'm pretty sure you're fine.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah, you two don't seem to have changed at all. But I wouldn't let your guard down just yet. Still, I didn't expect you would actually do it. You'd actually throw away coupons like that just to satisfy your curiosity?
Well, under an investigation, except we probably shouldn't be telling you this.
Even if we bought tickets like everybody else, it's not like we could hope to earn any coupons. When it comes to things like this, it's always the organizer who makes the real profits.
Hey, just what are you trying to imply? The Pancration Ring is an honest business, and we really don't make much from selling tickets.
Well, then why would you take the job? It doesn't make sense. Paimon's nailed it, by the way. Paimon's nailed it by the book. It's like, they've basically just called out Genshin Impact. They've called out their own game, because anytime any of us wish for a certain character, you have like a 50-50 chance of getting the character you want, of like winning the 50-50, right? But either way, no matter how much you spend, or if you get the character or you don't get the character and have to try again, Genshin or Hoyoverse is the one earning the majority of the money. They're basically calling out their own gacha game.
It makes so little that even the current tournaments can only be held thanks to funding from the producer of Fonta.
Wait, we make so little that even the current tournaments can only be held thanks to the...
Oh, so it's the company that manufactures Fonta sponsoring the events? Paimon thought all of this was thanks to the Duke's support.
Let's just say it's a mutually beneficial arrangement. They reached out to us first, hoping to promote Fonta products in the Fortress of Meropide.
Interesting. So it's the Fonta company that's sponsoring the Pancration Ring, but the Duke is against the distribution of the Fonta products. Is he wanting to close down the Pancration Ring then? Thank you.
Anyway, you try and take extra good care of yourselves these next few days, you hear?
Thank you, random ugly convict. Sponsor the Pancration Ring. According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored it. The company must want a return on their investment as well. Oh, I get it. Okay, I get it. I think it makes sense now. So, let me get this straight. So, the Fonta company sponsored this Pancration tournament, but as a result of that, the Fonta company feels they deserve an investment for it, so they want money back for it. But because the only currency run down here is the credit coupons and not Mora, there's not anything. It's like a one-sided investment. So only the Pancration Ring and only the prison is benefiting from this. I told you, this is all just a system, so the Risley can get richer. Oh, what am I supposed to be doing? Looking for objects in the area. Okay, it's all just a system that only benefits Risley.
Hey, what are these papers scattered all over the ground? Are they registration forms or something? Maybe not. Every page has the Fontaco symbol on it. Maybe it's some flyers from the company.
Let's take a look.
Okay. But if someone catches us, they could accuse us of trying to steal the company's secrets, couldn't they?
What are you afraid of? We're already criminals, Paimon.
nothing to worry about then. Let Paimon have a look here. Without assistance from the Fontaine Research Institute, development of the new product has been slow, and some researchers on the project have voiced concerns. We have no choice but to let the new product undergo the first phase of promotional trials without a designated name or packaging. We will adjust the direction of future development according to feedback.
First phase of promotion will go without designated name or packaging. That feels wrong.
We have decided to only conduct closed, small-scale trials for the time being. Sure doesn't seem like anything unusual. The company is just trying to develop some new products besides Fanta. But it sounds like things aren't going well at all.
Do you think it could be synth? Ooh, that's something I hadn't thought about. Because just because we caught the mastermind behind the synth operation, like that wouldn't all collapse in the blink of an eye just because the leader's gone. You've still got all those products. Ooh, I hadn't thought about that.
Let's put these papers back where we found them and make it look like nobody went through them. Okay, good.
New product under development. Fanta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial of as yet unnamed and unpackaged product. Sorry, hiccup. The product has to undergo a trial because even Fonta's own employees have a lot of reservations about it. That makes me think it's the synth. That's my theory, at least. Where am I going? Gotta go out there. Whee! Yeah, I'm gonna be like posing a lot of my own theories and thoughts into this. Whee! Ow, touched my head. Okay, I need to go around to the other side.
Let's fly.
Whee! Eat. Okay.
Huh. We ended up here without even thinking about it. Want to grab something to eat?
Sure. I'm actually hungry in real life right now.
Alright. But remember that we bought this time with coupons, so let's make better use of it next time.
I think it was worth it. That was actually some pretty interesting information we got.
Oh, isn't this the super lucky meal? Looks like hard work really does get rewarded. Paimon's gonna take her time and savor every bite. What would you like to do this afternoon?
Oh. What do we do this afternoon? Go production ring, go the pancreation ring, let's go investigate. I feel like we should go investigate. Never mind! Let's not go investigate. Pancreation ring. Production ring?
After working here so long, but doing the same thing all the time?
Yeah, let's go do some easy work. I don't know if it like wants me to go back to the pancreation ring. That's the bit I'm not understanding. Like, it gives me options and then it's like, no, you will do this anyway. We've already mucked it out for.
A bottle of crimson liquid? Paimon still doesn't know what to make of it. Do you have any ideas, Traveler?
I think I've got something, but unfortunately it's not related to child.
Really? Then it looks like that part of the investigation led us nowhere. Well, maybe we'll have better luck tomorrow. Good night, Traveler.
Good night. Shh. Okay. I've completed the stage objectives. That's good.
Okay, so we've investigated 2 of the hidden rules. Paimon didn't think this prison would have so many weird things going on.
It's almost like the warden is trying to use this situation to get richer. Oh my god.
We better pick up the pace with our investigation, otherwise we'll never get anywhere.
Hey Kevin, I'm sad. Why are you sad? Also, hi Ice Knight, welcome to the stream. We're currently confusingly working our way through Act 3 of the Fontaine Archon quest. We may start Act 4, depends. But hi. Oh, if it's about the latest episode of Assassinated, then don't tell me, because I haven't had the chance to watch it yet. Just a heads up, no spoilers of that. Let me go basics. Let's spend some coupons and skip our shift for investigation.
Yeah, let's skip work for now and put our time to good use.
One word, assassinated? Yeah, I figured this much. Yeah, don't tell me what happened, because I haven't watched it yet. But, probably do that tomorrow? Yeah, I already caught it, Ice Knight. I already caught it. I already caught sight of the comment. to be fair, I kind of figured that's what you were referring to when you said you were sad. So it wasn't rocket science. But yeah, I haven't watched the episode yet, so we'll have to... Whee!
Hey, isn't that Vidocq over there? Huh. Is it just Paimon, or are there fewer people than usual here today?
No. Why is he labeled a pretty face? Also, isn't Darcy a girl's name? Okay, whatever. Hi, Vidocq.
Ah, seeing you at this time must mean you've already saved up a lot of credit coupons. Or at least enough to skip work. Seems you're getting into the swing of things around here.
You're getting by.
Impressive. Very impressive.
I still feel like his voice doesn't fit his character.
So, now can you tell us about the hidden rules you know?
If that's what you want to know, I guess you couldn't have come at a better time.
Also, why do all the NPCs have really angry-looking eyebrows? Why is that?
Huh? What do you mean it's a good time?
Oh, that might...
Leonid and those other pesky broke urchins have all gone to work in the production zone. I wouldn't want them listening in without paying up.
We get it! Just tell us already!
So, you know those pipes that make strange sounds? Don't ever, ever go near them at night. Even if you manage to avoid the guards, you might find something even more terrible there.
Why?
Something even more terrible? Like what?
A group of cannibals.
What do you mean? In that case, grab like a shotgun and snipe them all. Then I will wait until you watch the latest episode of Assassin. I will want to have a quick conversation when you're done watching it. No worries. No worries.
Cannibals? In the Fortress of Meripede?
Every month, they meet a few times in the dead of night. Rumor has it they might be connected to the people that have disappeared here.
But then wouldn't you find bones of like skulls and
But what's even scarier is that they have a special proclivity.
proclivity?
Since they have no way to dispose of the leftover remains, they have ways to transform them into other forms and keep them in the fortress forever.
What the fuck?
Paimon might already know what you mean by other forms. So that's what's going on here. Oh, Paimon's stomach doesn't feel so good.
Is that really true? Is there still a chance what we saw isn't connected to cannibals?
You two look pretty skeptical. No matter, learning the truth behind dark secrets isn't necessarily a good thing. I've got things to do too. I suggest you just act like I never told you anything.
No, it's not like we're gonna be able to forget the fact there's cannibals in this fortress and we could all end up dead.
Can we just trust him on this one? Oh, Paimon doesn't want her blood and flesh entombed here for all eternity.
Even if that is true, do you really think cannibals could take me in a fight?
Oh, so that's how you see the situation. Huh. You know, Paimon does feel a little better about it now.
Alright, then just like before, let's get ready to investigate another hidden roll.
When will all the secrets end?
I'm waiting for these guys to like walk away at some point and then like just have someone like Risley just watching from the corner as they walk away. Like, there's no way we're walking around this prison asking everybody about everything.
Vidoc isn't here, but the guys who went to work in the morning are back. Let's go ask them.
Yeah, it's like there's no way that Risley's unaware of what we're doing here because we're just running around his prison asking a bunch of questions to everybody. Like, word will get around regardless. Anyway, how are you?
Just stay away from me.
Okay. Hey, Alexis. That's also a girl's name.
What are you saying? You shouldn't go around saying stuff like that.
Okay. Hey, Leonide.
What are you talking about? Listen, you should keep your nose out of other people's business.
Now, they seem friendly.
Their attitude sure is suspicious. Like they're trying to avoid us.
It's pretty obvious they're hiding something.
But if they're being so obvious about acting weirdly, do you think they might just be trying to lure us in? Oh, this is all getting way too creepy for Paimon.
Let's approach it from a different angle. We'll probably never get anything out of these guys.
So you mean we still need to investigate some more? Okay, if you say so.
This is the part where I wish like Nihida worked outside of Sumeru because you could just scan them and then find out what they're actually thinking. Like I need to go up. How do I get up? Oh, this way. Okay, there we go. I need to get my food out at some point. If you hear noises, it's just me drinking my monster. I need to eat my food. I'm hungry. Yippee! Ask the guard at the dormitories. We gonna talk to Fielding? Hi, Fielding. You obviously hate us.
Fielding?
What do you want? Criminals like you ought to be working right now. Catch my drift.
He obviously, like, what? This is why I could never fathom why anyone would want to work in a prison. They all hate it. They all hate their jobs.
We just want to ask you a simple question. Have you ever discovered anything odd during your nighttime patrols?
Why are you asking about something like that? Whatever happens at night isn't your concern. All you need to worry about is getting enough sleep.
Well...
You see, sometimes we hear strange noises at night.
Right! We've heard it happens a few times every month. Paimon has sensitive ears, so it makes it hard to sleep.
Really? I see. But it's not like I'm on duty every night. And now that you mention it, I recall my colleagues talking about something like that before. They say that strange things tend to happen at night on pipe cleaning days. Lots of us don't willingly take those shifts.
Ooh! Well, this is so sly and clever. Well, he's just casually telling us this. Like, there are these pipes. It's a very unguarded area, you know? Interesting. Interesting. I like how we just ask him this one question, be like, yeah, we can't really sleep though, and then he just opens up to us so randomly. It's funny.
So, what happens at night on pipe cleaning days?
They just conduct regular cleaning of the fortress's drainage facilities. There are 3 pipe cleaning days per month. It just so happens that today is one of the scheduled days. You can try to confirm the sounds tonight if you want, and if they're real, then I can report the issue to my superiors for you.
Oh, okay. Then we'll keep both ears out tonight.
If that's all, then I'll be leaving now.
I advise you not to try anything funny, though. Even if I'm not on duty tonight, someone will still be watching you.
Okay.
Don't worry, we don't want any time added to our sentences. Oh, he left. So what do you think about the pipe cleaning days he mentioned?
Those might be the days when the cannibals are active, but it also might also... oh my god, my mouse. There we go. But it might also be nothing, just pipes being cleaned.
Right, both are a possibility. But Fielding did say that tonight is a cleaning night.
No reason not to find out the truth for ourselves.
I knew you would say that. Alright, sounds like we'll be up all night tonight then. Hyman just hopes the guards don't catch us.
Just don't make me do like a game in-game mechanic where I have to sneak past people, because I hate that. Return to the dormitories and rest until night. Okay.
Oh, I'm so tired. But we can't sleep yet. They'll be cleaning the pipes tonight, so it's the perfect chance for us to investigate.
We need to wait until everyone else has fallen asleep. If we miss our chance tonight, it'll be a while before we get another opportunity. Well, yeah, because okay, here's the thing. Our prison sentence is 45 days. I don't know how long we're into our sentence at this point, but that's basically a month and a half, right? 45 days is a month and a half. So we'll only ever get one pipe cleaning day if it's once every month. Well, they're technically 3 days, but you know.
Whatever. Just be sure to wake Paimon if she dozes off. Paimon's worried something might happen if you go alone.
I think he's already dozing off.
Huh? Traveler? Did you fall asleep already?
Yep, he was like, screw you, Paimon, you could wake me up. Oh, it's another vision with a child's vision. I thought it was a lot of visions. He's running. Run, child! You get over. His footsteps are so loud, how did nobody hear him? Those guards are bad at their job. Hello? Are they the cannibals? What the fuck? Was that a whale? That sounded like whale song.
Traveler, come on, wake up!
Or either that or like a horn. It was either like whale song or it was like a horn. That's odd. I saw a child in my dream again.
Oh, it looked like you were just peacefully sleeping to Paimon. Well, what did you see this time?
Yeah, that clearly sounded like it was either like a distant horn or like almost like whale song. That was odd. It was very brief as well, so you know. Investigating the pipes tonight is the right call. Child escaped via the pipes.
Really? So we're finally starting to figure out what actually happened. But what about the cannibals? How do you explain them?
I'm sure we'll find out soon enough.
Okay, well it's about time for us to get moving. Just be careful to avoid the patrolling guards.
Don't make me do the sneaking mechanic. Please, I don't want to do the sneaking mechanic.
Careful, we'll get in trouble if the guards catch us.
Okay, where do we go? Do I have to go around the back of it? Okay, so I have to just avoid them. Okay.
Shh! Careful! We'll get in trouble if the guards catch us.
Okay, so it'll just reset. Also, our footsteps are so loud. How do they... How? Okay, he'll just walk away.
This should be the place.
Okay, we're good. It wasn't that hard. Okay, I was expecting it to be like one of those things where it makes us like crouch. Oh, sorry, hold on. I was expecting it to be one of those mechanics where it makes us crouch, and that we have to do all the sneaking, and they're so tense. They're good game mechanics, but they're so tense.
What? I know you. You were the ones we saw.
Hello there. Hello, MC Legend 13. Welcome to the stream. We're currently, trying to find Child in, Archon Quest.
Huh. You've got guts showing up here. You know who we are, right?
You'd better leave now. Ain't nobody coming here to save you.
Enough with the theatrics.
What'd you say?
All those rumors about cannibals and hen rules were started by you, weren't they?
Yeah. So what if they were? If you push us, we can make those rumors a reality at any time.
So there's not actually any hidden rules, it's just these guys pulling a prank.
Hey, what's the point of all those rumors anyway? What exactly are you trying to do?
I don't have to tell you anything. If you turn around, go back to the dormitories and act like you never saw anything, then I'll pretend that you never showed up here.
No!
Yeah, scram. Nothing worth seeing here.
There's someone calling me.
Huh?
I have to go.
What did you say?
Isn't that exactly what Boss said when he left?
So that boss is Child, so they're working for Child.
Hey, do you know our boss?
Yeah, Child Tartaglia?
Whoa. We had no idea our boss was such a big deal. He always kept his identity a secret. So, did he have you come here to find us?
Oh, so you're Child's crew here? Seems like he had no problem fitting in.
I'm a friend of his. We came here to learn what happened to him.
We're the only ones who heard him say those words when he left that night. So unless he somehow told you those exact same words after that... All right. I guess that's proof enough for me. I believe you.
Wow, they believed me without even asking why I'd heard that.
Wow, those dreams of yours sure come in handy.
We gave him the business for a while and would always give him a hard time when he first came to the fortress of Maripede. But here in the fortress, the strong will always earn respect.
That makes sense. It's a prison
He was
after all.
working the longest hours and racking up wins in the Pancration Ring. You could always see how amazing he was, even when he was teaching us a lesson. So eventually, we all decided to follow him.
Fair enough.
But one day,
You see the little lizard listening
find a
in.
way to escape this place, no matter the cost. He said it was because he heard that call again.
But like the whale or the horde?
And as his crew, if the boss wants something, then it's our job to get it done. So, we got to work and used the hidden rules that were here to make up and spread the rumor about the cannibal rule. We just wanted to give him a better chance of escaping on a night after the pipes had been cleaned.
Oh, thanks to your rumor, nobody would want to come anywhere near here, prisoner or guard. Wow, it sure is easy to exploit people's fear of the unknown.
True. It is true. Have you heard the next episode is another prequel, and it does look interesting, but it does mean it's a very long wait to see the aftermath of the cliffhangers. Yes, I have seen it. I don't know how hyped I am for it yet. I kind of I feel indifferent about a prequel, to be honest. I guess because, I mean, it'll be interesting to see the life of Naeus before he became essentially the villain, I assume. So it'll be interesting to learn more about Naeus, because the problem with Naeus is I feel like the way the Reanimator series has gone is I don't really feel anything toward Naeus. Like, I feel like he's a villain that I should feel something toward. Like, I should either love to hate him, I should either think of him as a really good written villain or something. I don't feel that toward him. He just exists. He just exists as this entity who is conquering the overworld. There's nothing solid about him yet. So I am looking forward to, like, learning more about Naeus, so that, you know, it makes hopefully it will make the main series feel a bit more imposing, with Naeus being a threat with his conquest. But at the moment, I don't feel anything toward him. He's just a very hollowed out character. There is nothing really that interesting about him. If I'm being perfectly honest, he's a bit of a blank canvas, just filling in the villain spot. That's basically all he is.
But hasn't Child already escaped? Why are you all still coming here after pipe cleaning day?
Because as far as we know, the pipe he went into isn't actually an exit. It should be a dead end. It leads to an abandoned factory area, and even if there were a way to escape from there into the sea, we're still way too deep. No one could ever reach the surface alive. But Boss still insisted on going in. It's like he was obsessed about it. So we told him that we'd pretend as if he never existed while he was gone. And that if he wanted to come back, he should wait for nighttime on a pipe cleaning day. That way, we could meet him here and help cover the whole thing up.
Gotcha, makes sense.
So you come and wait here through the night a few times a month just because of that promise?
Yeah, but it's been so long now. We already know in our hearts that he must have managed to escape somehow.
Interesting.
Is it also possible that something unfortunate happened?
I mean, that's always a possibility, but I doubt he would drown.
Nothing could ever defeat Boss or slow him down. That's one thing we know for sure.
Okay. Paimon was just brainstorming possibilities.
Can you take us there? We want to go to the spot where he left.
Alright. Keep quiet and follow us.
Man, it's amazing how like you cool people out and you realize how easy it is to cooperate with people. Yeah, that lizard there was the one listening into our conversation. So Lizard had to die. Okay, I can use spider. Frog!
The way up from here has been sealed off. It's impossible to get through.
Okay.
Boss left by going down from here. It wasn't full of water at the time. Later, we came back hoping to have a look. That's when we found out it had been completely flooded.
Interesting.
It's impossible to navigate unless you're an extremely skilled diver.
Okay.
The child got trapped by the water?
Not likely. We all know that Boss was an incredible swimmer.
I know a good diver. Oh,
Then
Fremine!
have him come investigate. Pronto. Just be sure to tell us if you get any news about Boss.
Okay.
It's getting late. We should leave before the guards come this way.
Oh no, my mouse is frozen. God damn it. Yeah, they said Fremine was a good diver, didn't they? You gotta get Fremy down here.
Yeah, we learned a lot about what happened to Child here. Let's get going.
Okie dokie. Sleep. Time to sleep.
We finally learned some key information. Seems all of our investigative work has finally started to pay off.
Yippee!
When you said you knew a diver, you were talking about Fremine, right? If we ask Linny, he'll definitely have Fremine help us. Ugh. Why is Child like this? What was he doing going into the pipes? Not making our jobs easier, that's for sure.
No, since when does he make anything easier?
Fortunately, though, it seems like it's only a matter of time now before we find out what really happened. Now that we can finally relax, I'm starting to feel super sleepy. Let's try to get some rest while
Yeah, night-night. Good night, Paimon. Go to sleep. Oh, it's over. Wow, that was quick. That was only an hour long. We can start Act 4 then. Tell you what.
It's morning already. Oh, Paimon still needs more sleep.
You know, let me change the title. Let me update the title then real quick. I'm gonna just update the title and say, and starting Act 4. Okay, if you refresh the feed, then the title should be changed. Let's see. Let's use some. How many do we even have? Skip our shift this morning. Let's take the morning off.
Huh? Wait, look over there. Isn't that? It's one of Linny's cards.
It's been a while since we've contacted him.
Let Paimon see what's written on it. Maybe you haven't heard, but today is the monthly free day. Everyone has the day off today, which makes it the perfect time to do some investigating. It's been a while since we last talked. Have you been making any progress lately? Let's meet at our usual spot in the factory area before lunchtime. I have new information.
So do we. Also, chat, I will be right back. I will be right back. I'm just gonna go off to the toilet real quick. Be right back. Okay, I am back. I have returned. Sorry about that, guys. Continuing on.
Ooh, today's our lucky day. We have the day off.
Yippee!
From the sound of it, Lenny's been making progress with his investigation. Wonder what he's discovered. We still have some time before we meet up. Let's talk with the people here for a bit more before we go.
What does that say? Cataclysm Awakening? Cataclysms Oh, quickening, not awakening. I was gonna say, what the fuck? We're not in Conria. Okay, so gotta go talk to people. Talk to people. They're all down. Okay. Who's the closest? You're the closest. We are.
Look, there are some people talking over there. Let's listen in on the conversation.
Let's eavesdrop.
If you ask me, those pompous parasites on the surface act like they're all a bunch of aristocrats. Do any of them give half a hoot about a bunch of dogs like us?
Oh no, you're prisoners. You've committed crimes. No one gives a fuck.
Hey, speak for yourself, mate. I'm no dog.
No, but you are a bitch.
Oh, you think you're special or something? If you're here, then you're just a convict like the rest of us. I've heard that even if you're released after serving your sentence, going back to life on the surface ain't any better. Once a criminal, always a criminal. We're marked for life.
Well, that's called... I think maybe you're just lazy.
I don't buy that.
This is how I imagine most criminals are like. This is just the...
How cool would it be if the whole world was destroyed by a giant flood and everyone had to start over from nothing?
Right.
What kind of filthy bilgewater are you spewing? I have family up there. You best shut your sewer hole with talk like that.
Damn.
Listen, things ain't so great on the surface, but who says that you have to leave? I've heard that you can still stay here and work even after you've served your sentence. Not bad if you ask me.
Why is he yelling when the people are like 3 feet away from him?
Who wants to live in the ruddy overworld anyway?
And what makes you think they'd want to hire someone like you? It's one of the great mysteries of the universe, how someone as useless as you is so confident.
Whoa. Sounds like they're really unhappy about the overworld. Speaking of which, Paimon never heard anyone use the words overworld or underworld when we were living up there. Is it only something the inmates down here say?
Probably. Unless you play Minecraft.
That's true.
It's normal for convicts to be unhappy. They're all fucking miserable because they got caught. Where are we going? Okay, let's go over here first.
Let's fly. There's a group of people over there. Let's go listen in.
So I said, that's not a faucet. Hey, who are you two? Why'd you come over all of a sudden?
Oh, sorry for eavesdropping. Sounds like you were talking about something private.
What's the matter? They're just looking to join in on our fun, that's all.
Why does it look like we're about to get jumped? I'm confused.
Hey.
Also, he's really
It's okay
fat.
for them to just interrupt us like that. Yeah, fine. You're lucky we don't mind extroverts that much.
Thank you, fat guy. You're lucky. Thank you, fat guy. You guys are really nice.
You hear that, Quisto? We're nice.
His name is Custard?
Your expressions tell me you're looking to hear some juicy info, am I right? But before that, it just so happens that I know you two.
Really? Are we that famous?
You're kidding. How often does anyone get a personal tour led by His Grace himself? Practically everyone was talking about it. Word has it that you also caused quite the kerfuffle.
It was just a little mistake.
A little mistake, huh? I like the way you put it. You see, people with a good attitude can join our group anytime, unlike some of the others here.
Your group?
I'm Quisto, and this is Lavaroon. People usually
Custard and
call us the
Lavaroon,
Bombshell
okay.
Bros, but don't worry, we're not playing with bombs or anything. It's just that our information is always so explosive, and we blow minds on the regular.
I quite like these two.
So, you two really like to gossip? You sure know how to embellish.
No. You don't get it. Knowing intelligence will make things better for you here. For example, knowing who's working with whom, who has the latest rumors, who's not getting along. Wouldn't you like to know all that?
Sure.
Whoa, all this info's worth something, you know? You should prove you're worthy of it.
Okay.
I don't mind him. Quisto's always this way. Just play nice and say something to massage his ego.
You're incredible. You look like you're built like Santa Claus. Do you think that fed his ego?
The welfare meals. Talk about the welfare meals.
We ate the most incredible welfare meal recently.
Right. That meal we had yesterday was super delicious. Paimon can still taste it whenever she closes her eyes.
Is that so? To tell you the truth, I've been helping out with making those welfare meals. I've been working as a kitchen assistant for about a month and a half now.
Oh, so you're the one who made those delicious steaks. Amazing. You could be a professional chef.
You are correct. I am a true professional. In fact, I even went to culinary school.
Well,
Enough about that.
Well, what do you know? A fed ego is a happy ego after all.
Since you like my cooking, I guess that means we share similar tastes. Listen carefully. This little bombshell will help you learn what's really going on here in the fortress.
The Duke is taking from the poor and making himself richer. Huh? Did Laveron just wink at me? It seems he's saying, don't be upset, he's a good fellow.
Listen, kids. The power structure within the fortress is quite complicated. The overworlders couldn't care less about us down here. We're basically dogs to them. You've already met the one person here you should never cross, the Duke, Risley.
Yeah.
He knows more than you think. And if he doesn't care about something, then he often doesn't bother dealing with it.
Those who have the Duke's attention get all kinds of special perks, even better treatment in the infirmary.
Okay, that just sounds wrong. I feel like in terms of how an infirmary should work, everybody should be treated the same. Otherwise, just don't treat anybody at all.
I know who you mean. It's that Jurier character, right? I don't think there's anything useful about him at all. Why does he visit the infirmary practically every day? Is it normal for anyone to be going in and out of there so often? If you ask me, he's just faking it to get out of work.
But did you know that Jurier was a talented researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute before he came here? There's no denying that.
Ooh, do you think that the Fontaine Research Institute was brought up before with the whole Fonta thing? So maybe that's connected.
I don't care if he was a researcher that could turn dirt into Mora. Once you're in the fortress of Meripede, you're just another inmate like everybody else.
True. And interesting, according to Custard, a person named Jurier frequents the infirmary. I should take note of that.
Speaking of which, the last time I saw him, he was passing by in the corridor with Lorvine. I also heard they started arguing in the library and got into a fight, right? Guess that's just how terrible of a guy he is.
Damn.
You mean he hit a woman? Wow, I never imagined he was that bad.
Damn.
But that Lord
Don't hit
Dean's
women,
also
guys.
quite the
Don't hit
other,
women.
You know? She's always gabbing away, got into a fight with a man, and she also got sent to the infirmary. Come to think of it, I always see her going to the sick bay every couple of days, too.
I think they're up to something. Maybe they're not actually sick. Maybe it's just a cover-up.
Wait a second. You don't think?
Do you think could it be that they're secretly meeting there to go on dates? But it's really hard to imagine.
I mean, they could also be doing that. What do you think, Siegeween's the matchmaker or something?
After all, I do remember seeing Lorvine beat Jurier to a pulp that one time. And we might be overthinking things.
So Jurier had a confrontation with a girl named Lorvine, who also frequently visits the infirmary. I remember that too. To me, it sounds like they're almost like arguing with each other to like cover something up. That's the impression I got off of that. Also, hold on one second. There we go. There we go. Continuing on. There we go. Continuing on. Yup.
Hey, you over there?
Baviliers? Who, me?
Yeah, you. Say, do you like playing card games? You know, like Genius Invocation TCG?
No, but I know a really great General Mahamatra who does. Even people down here play that game?
You TCG players are like mint in the wild, literally sprouting up everywhere.
Hey, come on now. What's wrong with finding fellow Invocation aficionados?
Aficionados?
Care to join me for a game?
I think so busy with other things at the moment.
Alright. No pressure.
But why would you be looking for people to play Genius Invocation in a place like this? Don't people usually come here to fight?
Whether you're throwing down cards or throwing punches, it's all a competition, isn't it?
True.
It's all the same in my eyes. There are lots of card players here in the fortress. When I saw you, I immediately thought, hey, even outsiders from other nations play cards. So I came over to say hi.
Would you mind chatting with us for a moment?
Sure.
Great! Since you've been here longer than us, you need to flex your seniority a little bit, right? Maybe you could start by telling us newcomers some stories about this place.
I thought you would have already heard everything by now. All right, then. Did you have anything specific in mind? Or do you want me to just pick a topic?
Talk about whatever, Baviliers.
Why don't you pick? We'll let you know if we've heard it already.
All right. Have you heard any strange rumors since you've arrived?
We have.
Then, did you know that there are some people who are always gossiping over in the corner?
Do we snitch on them? I don't know. I'm gonna play dumb.
There are two guys who are always skulking around in the corners of corridors gossiping. The bigger guy is Quisto, and the skinny one is Lavaroon. People call them the Bombshell Bros.
Okay, I played dumb because I didn't want to, like, you know, make
I
anything.
never really found their gossip very mind-blowing. And it's pretty much just the same stuff that I hear about when I'm at work every day.
Okay.
If you're interested, you can go talk with them. They tend to talk a lot of nonsense, but they aren't exactly bad.
Good to know. Do you have anything else to tell us?
Let me think. Sounds like you want to hear something a little more tantalizing.
Maybe.
Oh, did you know that the Duke was also a convict in the fortress of Meripede before?
Hey, yo! So it really is like a pyramid scheme. So if the Duke is also a convict, it's almost like a gang. Like the Fortress of Meripede is more or less like a gang with like the Duke at the very top and everyone else below him, like under his leader, under like his following, like.
Huh?
Like an intimidation
Wait,
tactic.
Are you serious?
That's right. The Duke was an inmate just like you and me. Seems he was exiled here for committing some crime. Who knows how he ended up rising up to become the warden, though.
Damn. I mean, have you seen his shoulders and those thighs? He is built. Like, he is, like, quite buff.
To go from an ordinary inmate to becoming the manager of the whole place? I'm not gonna lie. I kind of respect that.
By the way, do you not happen to know anything about a forbidden zone?
A forbidden zone? Sounds like something that someone just made up. I've never heard of that. Where did you hear about it?
It's just a rumor we've been hearing, but no worries if you've never heard of it. Do you have anything else you can tell us?
Anything else? Not that I can think of, but I'll be sure to tell you anything interesting I hear next time. You'll have to play a game of Genius Invocation with me first, though.
Fair enough. I haven't touched that game in ages,
Okay,
chap.
we've talked to just about everyone, and it's about time for us to go meet Linny. According to the card he left us, we should go meet him in the production zone.
Okay. Let's go meet Lenny. Okay, 1 second. Also, someone's DMing me. 1 second. Oh, never mind. It's just a notification. We're fine. Get it on. Oh, yeah. Oh, good. I love the characters with like really like spiky, like pointy ears, like little elf ears. They're cute. Like Chaska has them, Layla has them, I believe Klee has them. They're very cute. They're up there? Fucking damn it! Unless, okay, I might have to just like teleport. Should I just, like, is there like a way to teleport to the floor when he's on? Maybe it's on this one. Okay, I'll teleport this one. No, it's still saying it's above me. This prison is so dumb to navigate. So dumb. There's a lot of like artifacts laying around this prison. Hold on. Oh yeah, there's just the claymore, just, you know, casually laying around this prison. Oh. Can I There you go. I need to start collecting artifacts back up again. Okay, there we go. We're on the right floor now. It's very confusing prison to navigate. Whee! Oh, there he is.
Huh? That look in your eyes. You found something?
You can tell just by looking in someone's eyes. A little something, yeah.
Hey, this is no time to be modest. Just tell him we found a boatload of information.
Oh, as expected of the legendary duo, you have my full and undivided attention.
You summarize your findings to Lenny. Okay, it's not making me explain it. Okay, good.
I'd have never guessed that myself. The rumors swirling about this place are unreliable after all, and Master Child probably went missing because he found a way out. He is a harbinger after all. I suppose he's much more resourceful than I initially gave him credit for. Unfortunately,
wow,
this
you were
isn't
doubting
enough
you're
for
a
our
harbinger?
final report
Wow.
to Father. We need to find out Master Child's exact whereabouts. Father told me that even though Master Child said he was just coming to Fontaine for a vacation, he actually had some personal reasons. His agenda might be linked to his disappearance.
The most important thing right now is to catch up to him.
His escape route is already flooded, so we'll have to test someone with professional diving skills to chase after him.
Well, when you put it that way, it's obvious that only Fremine would be up to the task.
Yeah, so can you lend us Fremine?
Bingo! Is he around?
He's working today. Coming here as a group would have attracted too much attention. I'll talk to him about it later.
I thought you said today was the day off. What do you mean he's working? I call bullshit, Lenny. Please do. We're counting on you. Thank you.
No need to thank me. This was always a part of our mission after all. Honestly, I'm far more impressed by you guys managing to collect all this information right under Risley's watchful eyes.
I feel like he knows. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. There's no way that Risley is just he's just watching us run around his prison collecting all this information. There's no way he's not onto us. Or not unaware.
Information has always been our strong point.
Now, let me think. To find out more information, Fremine will have to retrace Master Child's original route. And if he's to do that, he'll have to set out on the next pipe cleaning day at the earliest. That's 6 days from now. And after that, he'll probably take another 2 or 3 days to return.
Okay.
You can even estimate how long it'll take for him to get back?
We've been working together for a long time. We know each other's capabilities like the backs of our hands.
Why would it take you like 2 days to return? That doesn't make much sense.
Traveler, what say you to meeting here 9 days from now? We'll be able to pick up Fremine while we're at it, too.
Sure.
Oh, and there's just one last thing we'd like your help with.
What is it?
Though we can just sit back and wait for Fremine's report on Master Child's whereabouts, we still need to make more progress on the investigation of the Forbidden Zone.
Right, okay.
Fremine's no master of disguise. Lynette's still working on getting intel from the other areas, and I'll need to spend some time helping Fremine prepare for his diving mission. So, you are the only ones we can count on.
That sounds like an excuse,
What do
Lenny.
you want us to do? Will it be hard?
Well, I won't call it easy per se, but I think you'll be able to pull it off.
What is it?
Listen carefully. You'll need to find an excuse to get into the infirmary and investigate the room and environs.
Okay.
You've mentioned several sketchy-looking people always meeting at the infirmary earlier, so it probably has something to do with the secret we're hoping to uncover. You've already met the head nurse, so she'll be less suspicious of you.
Okay.
Investigate the internal structure of the infirmary and any active dealings within, and pass those on to me alongside anything else you're able to discover.
Okay.
But also, there's no need to take risks. Don't forget, safety always comes first.
Sounds good, I'll get my best shot.
My apologies, I just started rambling out of habit. It was almost as if I was talking to my younger brother.
But that's not a
See,
bad thing,
Fremine's younger than him. But what if I'm the older brother?
All right, then we'll head out as soon as we finish our prep.
Let's go our separate ways for now, then. Don't forget, we meet here again in 9 days. Stay safe.
You got it, buddy. I need to get my food out soon. I'm actually gonna break up a chunk of chocolate. One second.
Hey, stay here for now. Paimon will take a peek.
Give me a moment, Paimon. I want to get some chocolate. Ew. If I can break it off, give me a moment. Sorry, Jack. There we go. I'm having some chocolate.
There seem to be several people inside.
Let's try eavesdrop on them first. Shh, and hide. Paimon, you go flying fairy. Therapy would be again in the comment. Okay, I was trying to read that. Right, I feel like
It's not impossible.
it's not impossible. So, time.
It's a bit hard to understand them from here. So, why don't we just try to talk to them in person? Let's go as soon as you're ready.
Found. Go correctly. I'm resultant failed. Oh. Okay. I'll try to read all that, but Zach got paid for being sick. Cool. Haven't given the wicked whip. That passes by too fast for me to read it.
Please help! He's sick!
Why are you yelling, Paimon? It's not a big of a deal. Not that big of a deal. Like I hate how like that when it fades to black and the dialogue comes up, or like the instructions come up. It goes by too quickly for me to read it.
Whoa, are you okay?
No, I'm not. I'm kind of dying over here.
Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin. The traveler started complaining of a stomachache, and then nausea, and then collapsed onto the ground. Paimon doesn't know what to do. Freezing limbs, twitching fingers, and pale Let me take a look. Please, lie down over here.
Oof!
Don't worry, I'll get you to the bed safely. Here, hold on to my shoulder and walk slowly.
Why should I be supporting onto you? Why should I be supporting onto you? You're literally a child! Not literally, she's like, hold on, I need to get the right sound effect for this. Sorry, I need to prepare the humor.
Mew, head
Not that. That's not the right sound effect. There we go. That's the right sound effect. Ooh. Ooh.
You can do it, Traveler! Don't apologize. You're sick after all. Now, please relax. I'm just going to do a preliminary checkup on you.
Cool. Also, I feel like, is it just me? I feel like a doctor or a nurse would be able to tell if someone's pretending to be sick.
I see now.
I see now, you're faking it, Ether!
My checkup has confirmed that he's not in any mortal danger. That's our worst fear out of the way. Eh? Oh, that's good. But I'll continue my diagnosis of the patient now. Please, relax and take a deep breath.
Okay. Seedwin's using. Sorry, I thought it was gonna read it out for me. Seedwin's using her hand to palpate different areas of my abdomen. Seems like she is using elemental energy too. Her expression's growing more and more relaxed.
Don't sense serious damage to your organs either. Does it hurt when I press here?
It's not too bad.
And here?
That'll hurt a little.
Huh? But based on my initial checkup, there shouldn't be a problem here. Oh, how strange. What about here? Does this hurt?
Not really.
Oh. I understand. So that's what it is.
You're faking it!
I think you just ate something that disagreed with you. That's all. Nothing too serious. Outside of a pretty bad stomachache when it decides to act up. So that's what it is. And there have been other inmates complaining about the food recently. I'll inform our head chef, Mr. Wolsey, of this problem as soon as possible.
You might want to get rid of that ugly meat, you know, that purple meat, because that's kind of a problem. I feel like that's kind of a problem.
Congratulations! The health risk is incredibly low, so you should recover within a couple days. Why don't you take a rest here while I go get some medicine for you?
Also, so much for saying that we were going to avoid getting treated by her tiny infant hands.
Miss Levine, I'll have to trouble you to help me look after this new patient while I'm gone.
Very well.
There she go.
And she hopped away, just like that.
Phew, the infiltration mission is going much more smoothly than I imagined. Next, there are only two people in the room. So we try and call the woman Levine. Has been one of those frequent visitors to the infirmary. I've had, and this would mean the next one is Julia. Then.
So how are you feeling now?
Still not great. I can't keep staring if I want to draw attention. I shall draw attention. Did that guy also seem to have noticed that now that he's looking my direction too?
His stomach ache's really bad. He was stumbling about the whole way here, so Paimon's really...
If Miss Sejuin says it's not a serious problem, then there's no need to worry. She's the best medic we've got down here.
Also, she's cute. I quite like her design. She's a cute looking NPC.
But it also looks like she's the only medic you've got down here.
Well, that's true.
What do you mean, that's true? That's really misrepresenting the situation. Of course I can't speak for the whole fortress, but it's not like everyone imprisoned here is useless, you know?
I mean, I feel like he was just stating a fact. Like, yes, she is the only medical staff down here. She said it herself.
Though they may have committed crimes and gotten locked up here as a result, they still know a thing or two about medicine, and they help Miss...
Stuff that help her.
Yeah, you're right. But did you have to lecture me about it in front of another patient? Aren't you a patient too? Where did all your energy come from?
That's correct. Sorry, I got a bit ahead of myself.
Are you two also sick?
We've been sick a while. I come back every once in a while for checkups, and to pick up the medicines Miss Sejuin prescribes for us. That's just the nature of chronic illnesses. As for her, you could say she fancies herself as Miss Sijuin's capable helper because she learned a bit of medical knowledge ages ago.
Why does this feel like a tsundere couple?
Please watch your mouth, Mr. Jurier. Don't forget that you are the primary reason I have frequent heart palpitations.
Palpitations? What does that mean? I need to Google. Okay, 1 second, chat. Palpitations meaning. Noticeably rapid, strong, or irregular heartbeat due to agitation, exertion, or illness. I think that's just called having a crush.
Hey, don't start arguing now. Please, keep it civil at least.
These two seem to have a pretty terrible relationship and only ran into each other because they came to pick up their meds. Because they came here to pick up their meds at the same time. But outside of the two of them, there's nothing suspicious inside the room. All the files on the table appear to be patient records, while there is a box. I can't check it out right now. There also aren't many versions on the wall. Hey, what is that? It seems to be a movable hatch on the ground there.
Hey! There's no need to fight! Everyone will be released someday, so there's no need to argue over silly things like this!
Paimon trying to be the mediator is so funny to me. I never thought I'd see the day where Paimon's the mediator.
But...
Release. It's way too early for us to even think about that. And who the heck knows if we'd even be able to continue our previous lives?
I don't know. I don't give a fuck. The presence of a movable hatch isn't strange by itself, but perhaps my adventurer's intuition speaking. Perhaps it's my adventurer's intuition speaking, but isn't it a bit strange that there's a movable hatch here of all places? Is it hiding something?
Please allow me to end this boring and useless conversation. Oh, and Mr. Jurier, I don't want to see your face here again anytime soon.
And same to you, Miss Lorvine. Anyway, that was more than enough rest for me, so I'm going to get out of this excessively noisy place. See you later, everyone.
Bye! I feel like that was...
Slowly walked off? Like that?
That's just what he's like. I'm sorry you had to see all of that. I'm Lorvine, and that's... Well, his name is Jurier, but I hope you'll never have cause to remember his name.
They are literally just like a tsundere couple.
You really can't stand him, huh?
I mean, can you blame me? Who would like someone who's as arrogant and obsessed with weird research topics as he is? But there's no need to keep dwelling on it. I'll accompany you two for a while. Miss Sijuin should be back soon, and I'm sure you'll feel better as soon as you've had some of her medicine.
Thank you for looking after me.
It's nothing.
I'm back. Did you rest like you promised?
I didn't promise you anything, but she's so cute. I love Sijuin. She's such adorable. She's like, I'm back.
Thank you for getting our medicine, Miss Sijuin.
Did you all cooperate with your bed rest? I trust that nobody got up to walk around. Good. Here, this should be 2 days' worth of medicine for you. Take 1 pill now, and then continue your bed rest.
Okay. You take the stomach pill Sijuin gave you.
Miss Lorvine, I left in a bit of a hurry just now. Do you still remember if we discussed the color of the pill that you should be taking today?
I remember. You said it should be yellow.
Yellow, like your hair. Did they talk about that before we walked in? I don't remember. Why don't I remember? Did the pill that Sijuin just give us, was it to forget the conversation we've just heard? Like, do you think, okay, this is me positing a theory, chat, but do you think that we're listening to things from Ether's perspective, but Ether has actually heard information but we're not being relayed that information, and it'll be relayed to us later. That's what I'm thinking.
Yellow, huh? I understand. These are yours. Please, make sure to go to bed early after taking them tonight. You'll benefit from a good night's sleep.
All right, then I'll also be on my way now. I hope you feel better soon too.
Thank you. Or merci, I should say, because we're in France. See ya!
I'm going to fill out your medical record now. You're widely known as the Traveler, right? I just want to double check a few details, if that's all right with you.
Sure.
Those two made quite the commotion just now, so why don't we let the Traveler rest? Paimon can answer the questions instead. So his primary symptoms are abdominal pain with secondary symptoms of nausea. Is there anything else? That's it. All right then. Is there anything we should know besides to take the meds? No, his base constitution is quite good, so I'm sure he'll recover quite quickly after taking the medicine. Please make sure to stick to bland or less stimulating foods, and don't stay up too late at night.
Can't promise that.
Got it.
Gamers don't have early nights. Sijuan is looking at me. I should try taking a Should I just try taking a nap like she said?
Oh, you're going to take a nap already? Okay then, you get some rest.
You move yourself to the regular patient's bed and completely relax, and your awareness is okay. You can, however, still catch hints of Paimon's conversation.
We've been to lots of places together. He may look a bit under the weather now, but he's actually super strong.
She's spilling the beans! Paimon, don't snitch!
So you're the best of companions. But don't worry, he'll recover soon.
Companion, the word...
You're awake.
Yeah, I'm awake.
How do you feel? You slept for a really long time, but we never left.
I feel a lot better, thank you.
Well, now you can go back without a worry in the world. Remember to take the meds regularly, and don't forget, bland foods.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss Sijuin.
Did you talk to her again?
Seems like a lot of people have been coming down with an upset stomach lately. I'll need to address that.
Okay, so it seemed like it's a common thing. So she's not suspicious. Cool. We can leave now. Don't mind me as I ride away on my gun. Yeah. Mission complete.
You really are something. To be able to fall asleep like that and even sleep talk the entire time, you scared Paimon half to death.
Did I say something I shouldn't have?
No, but you kept mumbling things along the lines of, Pyron, go take my grilled fish, and Paimon talked with Sijuin the entire time you were asleep.
So we were just talking about food.
She seems like she's just a sincere nurse, and Paimon didn't notice anything unusual in the room. Are you sure we're not going off track with the infirmary?
No, there was that like hatch, wasn't there? Are we really off track though? There are still a few weird things about the place. The movable hatch on the ground, that's what I was saying, as well as the question Sijuin asked Lorvine, and also, were they really talking about their meds before we walked in? I don't think so, because it was Juria who said it's not impossible, or he said something's not impossible. I don't remember exactly what he would, but he used the word impossible, and you wouldn't use that word in terms of meds, so you know, that's my theory. Oh, and was Lorvine and Juria's argument genuine, or were they just putting on a show? Paimon, hear me out.
Whoa, you really are super thorough. All those tiny little suspicious things that Paimon didn't even pick up on. We've got to get the info to Linny.
Over the next few days, you and Paimon workstation normal journal. But you find opportunities to write your keyword relation or your suspicions on a piece of paper. I can read. Yes, the classic anime nod. You manage to pass a slip to a busy Lynette as she happens to pass by her. Disguise is impeccable. She doesn't even look at you or change her expression as she pockets the info. There's no disguise. She is wearing the exact same thing she usually does. And finally, the promised something. I can't remember what they said.
Today's the day. Let's go meet up with Vinny.
You got it, Paimon. That was cute though, the little owl from Paimon and her like that cute noise was cute.
Did you two run into any trouble over the past few days?
No.
No, we just worked our shifts according to the schedule. Nothing weird happened.
That's good. That means you didn't raise any suspicions when you infiltrated the infirmary. We've taken a look at the slip you've sent. Fremine successfully left the grounds via the pipes 2 days ago, and as of last night, Lynette has also infiltrated the infirmary after faking an illness.
Why are we infiltrating that again? Isn't Siegewin gonna be a bit suspicious of that?
Wait, why is she getting involved as well?
You already went above and beyond when you scoped out the infirmary. To put it more bluntly, even if we were to view that as something you did in exchange for Fremine's help, you've already done more than enough.
True, we have done most of your job for you.
Stronghold is a different kind of job from a one-off investigation. We want to avoid using the same faces over and over and reduce the amount of suspicion that will fall on any given person.
True, very true. Hello, sorry for being late. No worries. Welcome to the stream, Plague. We've already finished Act 3, and we've currently started Act 4 of the I need to say Sumeria then of the Fontaine Archon quest, and we're currently trying to investigate where Child went, and also infiltrate an infirmary. And that's pretty much all that's happened so far. So yeah, welcome. No worries.
Lynette also felt like you have already taken the first step for us, so she should be the one to finish the job.
Fair enough.
So that's what Lynette thinks. Oh, Paimon hopes everything's going well for her.
I'm not opposed to helping you.
Perhaps that's true. You're both very good people, and we've come to appreciate that more than anyone else. Unfortunately, there's still one thing that could get between us, lest you've forgotten. The matter of our respective loyalties.
True, you do work as a Russian spy for a criminal organization, and we are travelers who are trying to stop said organization.
You've mentioned before that you've had some run-ins with the Fatui. I can understand that feeling, so I assume you're just helping us out of the kindness of your hearts?
Well, everyone could use some more friends. We'll be counting on you to help us in the future too.
Yeah.
Since I see you as friends, then it's even more important for us to protect you from any peril. Fremine and Lynette feel the same way.
I get it now.
Glad to hear it. Then, let's go check on Lynette before Fremine returns. If everything went well, then she should be wrapping up her investigation right about now.
The only thing I find weird about Lenny's design is like how short his if you look at his dungarees, they have really short shorts that they cut really high on his legs. Would just make it I don't know, he just gives me gay vibes. I don't know why.
Is now really a good time to go over?
According to my observations, Siegewin always spends around half an hour away from the infirmary right before lunch. Lynette knows this as well, so this should be a good time to meet up with her.
Oh yeah, we heard about that too.
Also, I'm her brother, remember? It's only natural for an older brother to care about his younger sister's well-being.
But wouldn't it be suspicious if we're coming along with you to this? We're all traveling in one group.
Let's head over right away.
I'm a bit confused about that. Whee! There we go.
Lynette should be here right now.
She is not here.
Strange. Lynette?
As expected, Siegewin isn't here, but why isn't Lynette here?
Did she have a lead and left to follow it?
No, Lynette rarely deviates from the plan. We agreed that if she were to make changes on the fly, she'd find a way to let me know.
Okay.
Unless...
Let's see if there are any clues around here. We can look while we wait for her. Who knows? Maybe she'll be back soon.
Do you think do you think Siegewin caught on? And like handed her over to Risley or something? Okay, let's look at this.
There are some books here and a few files. They all look like medical records.
Should we be? I feel like this is illegal. Looking through someone else's medical records.
Advanced nursing, how to raise the spirit of your patients, a quick guide to the psychology of emotions, and the meaning of laughter. These sure are some interesting books. Who knew Sijuin would be interested in these kinds of things?
Well, she's a nurse. She kind of needs to know how her patients are thinking and
She
feeling.
even has books on understanding people's motivations and feelings. Is it because she's a Melusine? Or does she have a need to understand her patient's emotional state?
Is Sijuin also a therapist? As well as a nurse?
Seems quite normal to me. These are skills that would come in handy for a nurse from time to time.
Right. Let's see. The bed.
None of the beds have any signs of having been slept in. Except that one over there.
They all look the same to me, if I'm being honest. Apart from the fact the pillow... I mean, maybe the mix of the pillows. But also that pillow's... Yeah, the bed doesn't look any different.
That's the one Lynette must have used, right? You said she was pretending to be sick.
She would have said her migraine was having a particularly bad flare-up. Generally speaking, the head nurse would then ask her to lie down and rest, while she left to retrieve the medication.
But this bed is still unmade.
Which means either the head nurse didn't return the entire time from when Lynette laid down up until she left the bed, or the nurse intentionally left it this way.
Ooh. Oh no, that's not a good sign. He's beginning to panic. Oof. Okay, and then let's look at the hatch.
Ah, this is it! We saw it before!
Wait, this thing? It doesn't look like it's been disguised that well.
No, it's kind of obvious. Lily leans down to get a close look at the movable hatch and starts tapping.
The space
Okay.
behind it is empty. From its size, I don't think it's an entrance that is meant to be taken apart. There's probably a mechanism around here somewhere.
Okay, so do we need to find the lever?
Could Lynette have tried to get inside? But if that's the case, she would have contacted me for sure. Let's look around here for some more clues. Don't panic, just take another look.
The look on Lenny's face, he's definitely beginning to panic. Don't panic. It's probably something he said that he probably said that subconsciously, more for himself than anything else. Well, we know what happened the last time he was separated from his twin. Like, if you remember this story, the story that Lenny told the traveler at the end of chapter 1 of Act 1, sorry, he reveals that the only other time he and Lynette have been separated was when Lynette was trafficked by, was like a victim of human trafficking. So it's understandable why, like, now he's separated from her and doesn't know where she is, that Lenny's starting to panic about it. It's understandable.
Hey, you guys, there's a slip of paper over here!
A slip of paper?
It's right over here, and there's a bunch written on it too. It reads, out of respect for your usual practices, I'll use a piece of paper or card as the medium to pass on my message. You may consider this as me giving you my best regards.
Did I call that? Is Risley aware of? Risley's got to be aware of everything he's doing before, and he's just being like a little sly fox, being like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if they found this piece of paper? Wouldn't it be funny if I pulled one of their tricks?
This is...
Is that all?
Is there anything on the back?
The back. This is...
Show me. Now!
Yeah, he's panicking.
That look on your face. Paimon's reading it now.
Okay.
Would you care to guess where Miss Lynette of the Fatui could be right now? No. Could she have? Is she already?
There's no use panicking about it if you don't know.
Wriothesley. Did he deliberately leave the infirmary unguarded to use it as bait?
Ooh, that's smart.
Wait, you mean he was aware of our goals from the very beginning?
Of course he was.
Why? We didn't run into any trouble last time, and he also never reached out to us since.
Why would he choose to act during our second infiltration of I can't read. Why would he choose to act during our second infiltration attempt instead of the first?
Yes, that is a crucial question. Wriothesley, he doesn't do anything without a clear goal or reason. So this means he had no concerns about your activities from the very beginning.
Right, but they're from the Fatui. They're from the criminal organization, so he'd be very aware of that, and he'd be very aware of the intelligence network that goes through that, so he's wanting to cut them off. That's my guess.
You're not from the same camp as us. You were sent down here by Nervulet, so you have no conflict of interest with Wriothesley. We're a completely different story, though.
Why did he only go after Lynette? Why didn't he go after you as well?
I'd like to know that too. Why did he only go after her?
Because then you'd go to him. It saves the trouble because you would directly confront him to know where your sister is. It's a very smart move.
Don't panic. Just think everything over. I have to stay calm. This is not like what happened last time. The situation's different now.
Yeah, he's having he's got PTSD from what happened to Lynette last time.
Wait, you're right. Wait, but that means... the fact that Fremine was able to leave the grounds, could Wriothesley have let him go as well?
Yeah, maybe?
But what does he gain by letting Fremine leave like that?
I get it now. He deliberately made both of them disappear. Oh, that's clever. That is really clever, because so he deliberately let Fremine leave through the pipes. Then he took away Lynette from Linny, which forces Linny to confront Wriothesley directly. That is smart. That is incredibly clever. Hello, Sergeant Scar. Welcome to the stream. We're currently making our way through Act 4 of the Fontaine Archon quest. Welcome, welcome.
So he's challenging me and trying to provoke me, I'm sure of it.
How'd you handle...
We never should have sent out Fremine. We had to go through all that trouble to find an opening to sneak him around the guards and into the pipe, and we even thought luck was on our side.
But yeah, Wriothesley let that happen.
If Wriothesley let him leave on purpose, then he's probably in a terrible spot now as well.
He's a professional diver. He'll be fine.
Lenny's getting more and more panicked. We have to calm him down.
Hey! Hey! Lenny! Calm down!
Don't be like this, Lenny. Fremine wouldn't have left if we hadn't told you about Child. That was our fault.
No. I'm the leader of this operation, and I'm the one responsible for this team. I was the one who failed to protect them.
There's nothing quite like calming someone down, but just yelling at them to calm down. Works every time.
I'll go talk to Wriothesley.
Don't do that. That's exactly what he wants you to do. He wants you to confront him. Don't be stupid.
Hey, don't be reckless. Traveler, please talk some sense into him.
I simply cannot allow Lynette to be abducted again.
Yeah, he's getting PTSD from what happened to Lynette when they were children.
I have to go. I'll find a way to get them back.
So I wonder if Wriothesley knows...
Rushed out the door! After him!
So I wonder if Wriothesley knows about the history between Lynette and... Linny and Lynette about the human trafficking. About the human trafficking. Because if he does, that's how he would have known to exploit taking the siblings away from Linny and forcing Linny to confront him. That's a good point. And Sejuin was there the whole fucking time. Are you kidding me? We are so bad of detectives. We are awful. How did we not know that? Oh my god, we're dumb. Oh my god, she's a little creep.
Like we still have some room to make changes on these details.
It's not impossible, but it'll require extensive testing.
Yeah, that's the bit I heard. I think they just said it's not impossible.
Is that so? Very well. Then please be mindful of the time. Huh?
Is someone?
Oh, so Sejuin was aware.
Pick everything up. Whoever's outside is eavesdropping. They'll probably come in once we stop talking.
Wow, so Sejuin was onto that. Sejuin knew immediately. That was really... She had sharp senses.
Someone! Please help! He's sick!
Whoa, are you okay?
And this is the part where Sejuin's like, I knew the whole fucking time you were faking it.
These two. As expected, they've already found this place. Oh, they are quite sharp.
Wow.
What a delightful turn of events. I like smart people, but I also like playing dumb. I like the feeling of being trusted.
Oh, she's a little sociopath. She's a freak.
Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin.
Also, is that part of her clothes or does she have wings? I can't tell that. Are they wings? Are they clothes? I can't tell.
Being able to read human expressions is quite the useful skill.
Damn, so she literally has a degree in psychology or something along those lines, so she can just, like, tell by the way someone's looking. Damn, she's a little sociopath.
Wait!
I need to get back here, you...
It's no use. We have to catch up to him.
Ready!
He's already out of sight. How is he so fast? Let's go head him off at Risley's office.
Have we even been to Risley's office yet? Wee! Risley! Knock knock, bitch!
Come out and face me, Risley!
Yeah! Look at those boots!
Aren't we at an administrative office space? Why don't you at least try to follow even a couple rules from the
He just
or
waiting
management
on the
regulations?
stairs. He knew. He was just like, wouldn't it be really cool if I made a really cool entrance from the stairs? What is this like a modeling walkway? Are you trying to like? Is he trying to be like, it's over, Lenny? I have the high ground.
What did you do to my sister?
I ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd heard that she was suffering from quite the migraine, so I decided to invite her over for a cup of tea. I do have some teas in my collection that can work wonders against such an illness.
Tea? What is this? What is this? The UK? What are you? The King of England?
Stop joking around. Where did you take my siblings?
I have also heard that your performances are quite the spectacle. Miss Lynette would sometimes enter a box filled with water, only to emerge the next second from another place altogether. Maybe she'll appear behind you right now if you were to turn your head.
Is he trying to trick me into turning my head? No, he's probably not looking to attack me right now. All of the hostages are in his hands, and he's even in the mood for small talk. That means Lynette is probably still alive.
Of course she is. He's the warden. He wouldn't kill her. Well, then again, you are from a Russian spy, so maybe he would. I don't know.
You knew we were investigating the infirmary from the start. So you deliberately aroused the Traveler's suspicions and baited us into continuing our investigation, just so that you'd be able to kidnap Lynette.
Imagine if Risley's just like, I have no clue what you're talking about.
As for
You were
Fremine-
investigating?
No, you probably didn't even interfere with Child's escape. You let him go so you could purge the Fatui members that we had planted into your ranks.
There was no need to do so. The Fortress of Meripede is a pretty pleasant place. Most people enjoy their lives here. The only ones who act differently are those with personal agendas.
I don't feel like
It was quite easy to identify your colleagues.
I don't feel like a prison should be enjoyable. It's a prison.
You removed our original members and spread the news of Child's escape so Father would assign our team to come down and investigate. Fremine has also fallen into your hands, right? If you're oh so omnipotent and so in control, why would you need hostages?
True.
One correction. Lynette is in my hands right now, but Fremine is not.
Is he still not diving?
He's not. What do you really want?
Lenny!
Oh, wonderful. Everyone is here, so I'll only need to say this once. Thank you so much for cooperating with me.
Where are they?
Eager and to the point, I see. Alas, only Miss Lynette is currently having a cup of the fortress's finest tea.
Imagine they all just walk upstairs and Lynette's just like, yes, Risley, this is good tea. You should invite me over more often. Like, she's just having a field time while Lenny's just panicking.
Although, as per your original plan, Mr. Fremine should also have returned to the fortress by now. But he has neither shown up within my gates, nor has he been taken into any kind of custody. So, where do you think he may be right now?
In the pipe still?
Wait, you can't mean you locked him outside in the sea?
Oh, that's not good. So he's drowning. I mean, he has, like, diving gear, so he probably isn't drowning.
I closed the fortress's gate to the outside world. That's all.
Yeah, that's the same thing, Risley. You locked him outside in the sea. Same thing.
Fremine's a star diver, so he should be fine, right?
No, we're still here, so he definitely tried to find a way to come back for us. So we can't assume he might have made a break for the surface.
But why would I do this, you may be asking?
Because you're the warden?
To have an audience with you, of course. My intel tells me that Mr. Linney is a great magician, so it's only natural for me to want to have some cards of my own when it comes to negotiating.
That's also a good point. Also, the more I look at Risley, the more I think there's a wolf ears. I don't know, from the front, it looks like hair, but from the back, it looks like they look like wolf ears. I wish they were a bit more obvious if they were.
Besides, I do recall you mentioning to Miss Lynette that you've always wanted to have a face-to-face meeting with the Lord of the Fortress of Meripede, regardless of whether it was in a personal or a professional capacity. Well, you got your wish.
I love Risley's voice. He's hot. I can't deny it. Like, oh my god, he's an attractive character. I love him.
So, you've been keeping tabs on us before we even set foot in the fortress.
Of course he has.
Some of my folks just happened to hear a thing or two, that's all. In any case, I will be straight with you.
Also, I can't help but keep saying it, but I love his boots.
I was willing to play dumb and turn a blind eye, so we had a pleasant few days playing games together here. But once you started focusing on the Forbidden Zone, all of that changed.
I had a feeling that was the case. Also, I love the jacket on his, like, back.
Mr. Linney, the cards are stacked against you right now. Miss Lynette is in my hands, and Mr. Fremine is still slowly being pickled out there in the brine. You know just as well as I that he cannot last out there forever. You need do but one thing to guarantee their safety. I would like you to contact your superior, and ideally invite her over for a cup of tea with me.
Why in God's name would you want that, Risley? The knave is the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers. She will beat your ass, and she actually wants to be in here. You'd be giving into what Arlecchino wants. She would literally destroy the entire Fortress of Meripede, get into that, Forbidden Zone, and then do whatever shit she wants to do. You're literally feeding into what she wants. You are dumb.
You want to see Father? But why should she bother giving you an audience?
Because she wants to.
Well,
If she cares for the well-being of her dearest children, she should have plenty of motivation to join me for a parents' evening.
Bro's just like, I'm going to talk to your father about how you've broken the rules and got into detention so much during your stay here. I don't know.
I've heard that the bonds between the members of the House of the Hearth are like the bonds of family.
That is funny.
I don't see why she would refuse.
Hello, Stealthy Frog. Welcome to the stream. We're currently doing Act 4 of the Fontaine Archon quest, so welcome, welcome.
Why did you think Father sent us to handle the Fortress of Meripede? This place is basically a no man's land. It wouldn't be fitting for anyone as important as a harbinger like Father to come here in person.
She also said she wants to come down here, Lenny. Like, get that shit in your head.
Oh, I see. So it's because she doesn't care for my place here. That's such a shame. After all, I've amassed quite the tea collection. I was looking forward to sharing it with her. Both Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Farina have already received many samples as gifts.
What is with Fontaine and tea? What is this, the United Kingdom?
Was this the extent of your master plan to get to Father? No matter how much pressure you may put on me, I won't allow you to use us to blackmail her.
So is like, I'm beginning to think that that Risley has a love for tea than anyone here in the UK. I'm not gonna lie. Risley's like, he's got a whole collection of it.
You people really are difficult to get along with. All I'm asking for is a face-to-face conversation. Does she truly have no interest in the fortress's secret?
I love how he like muttered that under his breath, like, your people are just fucking difficult. God damn it. I love Risley's voice. Risley's voice is great.
Mr. Linney, you have one last chance to invite your father here. If you refuse...
Linny!
Why'd you have to do this?
Instead of asking why I'm doing this, why don't you try to see things from my perspective for a second? From the very beginning, the Fatui has been actively infiltrating my fortress.
I agreed with you. Yeah, I'm with you. Fuck evil organizations. Am I right, Risley?
I gave you a warning by cutting off the first few operatives I found, but that only caused you to double down. Had you given up on the fortress then and there, I'd have no reason to want to talk.
I mean, that is also fair, but I also feel like you inviting her down here is incredibly stupid. On your part. I feel like that's incredibly stupid. Also, you realize how much, like, he's got, like, scars? Like, he's got a scar on his chest there, and he's got, like, a scar on his eye.
Mr. Fremine left the fortress on his own, and Miss Lynette tried to pry out my secrets right in front of me. No matter how you look at it, the responsibility for this falls on you.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say no matter how you look at it, because, you know, that, whatever.
I shouldn't ask Father to do anything because of us.
But she's also your father. You know, she's your parent. You know, children need to rely on their parents.
6, 5...
Oh, damn, he really counting down.
Wait,
2, 1. Time's up. It really is a shame, Mr. Linney.
Damn.
Risley!
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for my afternoon tea.
Okay, did he just turn around and his, like, skin tone completely changed color? No, the lighting really just changed the skin tone, made it darker. Please wait, can we really not talk about this some more?
Yeah, listen to the Traveler. If you can't talk to Linny, can you at least talk to us?
You do realize that I'm only letting you go because of Neuvillette, yes? You're here helping him out, and I've already done my best to stay out of your way.
See, I told you, he's intentionally trying to avoid us, but he's only interested in stopping the Fatui. While your stream plays, I'm busy doing surgery on my PS4 to make it a PC. What? Well, that sounds complicated and also kind of confusing. I hope you succeed.
But that doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want. The fortress may be small and remote, but it still has its own set of laws.
I want to say Fremine Lynette too.
Then how about this? Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent quite some time investigating my home turf by now, so why don't you tell me a thing or two about what you found,
Okay.
I'll ask you 3 questions. Answer all of them correctly, and I'll agree to your request.
Alright, sounds easy enough.
Question 1. Regarding the hidden rules of the production zone, what is the truth behind the one about not being allowed to work for 3 days in a row?
The meat. I can't believe he's asking about the hidden rules. If I recall correctly, if you keep working without any rest during the shower on the 3rd day, you'll receive a portion of strange meat on your welfare meal. It's a good thing that we've already run a thorough investigation on this. Let's see if I can remember all the clues. I should be able to find the answer I can think of and piece everything together. If you what happens if you violate the production zone's hidden rule? If you break the hidden rule of the production zone, your welfare meal might contain some strange meat. What is this?
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour
That
just
wouldn't be
before
it.
lunch. The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. Meanwhile, the Duke...
So what did that say?
We often see Miss Sijween observing the prisoners at work near the production zone. It seems like she can perceive the general state of a person's health just by looking at them.
Interesting, okay.
Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product. But the product has to undergo a trial because even Fonta's own employees have a lot of reservations about it. The research notes said that the Melazine race perceives the world very differently from humans. As a result, the Melazines have also developed a sense of aesthetics that appears rather strange and alien to humans.
Okay, and then the last one?
According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored it. The company must want a return on their investment as well.
Oh, sorry, I didn't even read the question. I didn't even really read the question at the top. I was so confused for a second there. Who will see if you could keep working continuously? That would be Sijween.
We often see Miss Sijween observing the prisoners at work near the production zone. It seems like she can perceive the general state of a person's health just by looking at them.
So that would be that one. Under what circumstances does the strange meat appear?
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch. The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. Meanwhile, the Duke believes that we often see Miss Sijween observing the prisoners at work near the production zone. Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and The research notes said that the Melazine race perceives the world very differently from humans. As a result, the Melazines have also developed a sense of aesthetics that appears rather strange and alien.
Would it be
to
that
humans.
one, maybe? What's the last one?
According to Collins,
Okay, I'm gonna go with this one.
the research
That's
notes
my
said
guess.
that
Why does the strange meat appear the way it does? Wait, I feel like, if I messed that up...
The research notes said that the Melazine race perceives the world very differently from humans. As a result, the Melazines have also developed a sense of aesthetics that appears rather strange and alien to humans.
I'm gonna switch this to...
The research notes said that the
Okay.
We often see Miss Sijween
Yeah, that's
observing-
the same, okay.
The research notes said that the Melazine race
Yeah, okay,
perceives
okay. Under what circumstances does the strange meat appear?
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before.
And is that one this?
The research notes said that the Mel.
Is that right? Yes! I got it! Okay, that was kind of hard.
Ah, so that's what's going on. Paimon understands it now. Who would have guessed? The hidden rule of the production zone. People are not supposed to work 3 days in a row, and if they do, they'll get strange meat in their welfare meal. At first, we thought this strange meat must have something to do with the people who disappeared. But in reality, they were all prepared by Sijween, the head nurse. She often visits the production zone to observe the workers' health and makes a note of anyone who has worn themselves out after 3 full days of work.
Right.
Out of her sense of duty as the head nurse, as well as her genuine concern for the workers' health, Sijween visits the cafeteria right before lunch and cooks an extra dish for those who can use the stamina boost. Sijween has only the best intentions with her surprise gift and doesn't want anyone to find out about what she does. However, unfortunately, Melusines as a race perceive the world differently from humans, and their sense of aesthetics is even more alien to us. The recipients of her lovingly prepared special meals cannot taste the care within and usually just freak out. Are we on the right track?
Not bad. You've uncovered Sijween's secret and even guessed her intentions correctly as well. It's nice to know that her efforts have not gone unacknowledged.
Yay!
Now
We
for
go.
my next question.
Yippee!
There are also some hidden rules in the Pancration Ring, including the one that you're not allowed to support both sides of a fight. Why is that?
The hidden rules of the Pancration Ring are, if I remember if someone tries to support both sides at the same time, they'll receive a package of blood-colored liquid. We've also done a lot of research on this matter. Let me sift through what. Okay. What happens if you violate the Pancration Ring's hidden rule? If you violate the hidden rule, you receive a bag of containing strange blood-colored liquid. Who sent the package containing... Who sent the package containing the strange blood-colored liquid? Okay, hold on.
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch. But what could Sijween be doing? Fonta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product. But the product has to undergo a trial because
Isn't that liquid?
have a lot of reservations about it. We often see Miss Sijween observing
It's not that one.
The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. Meanwhile, the Duke believes that only idiots who don't understand the value of coupons will spend them on Fonta. The research notes said that the Melusine according to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored it. The company must want a return on their investment as well.
Okay, who sent a package containing strange... I'm gonna go with... Oh no, there you go. I'm gonna go with this one.
Fonta's internal report suggests...
Why does the strange blood-colored fluid look the way that it does?
The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored it. I've been told that the Fonta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial.
Okay, and then so that's why does it look like the way it does?
Fonta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product. But the product has to undergo a trial because even Fonta's own employees have a lot of reservations about it. According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta promoter has been struggling.
That would be that then, right? Okay, and then why does the strange color look the way that it does?
Fonta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product.
So that would be that. Why do only those who buy tickets to support both minds receive the package?
According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored it. The company must want a return on their investment as well.
Okay, hold on.
The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons.
Okay.
Fonta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged...
Okay. Why do only those who buy tickets to support both fighters receive the package?
The research notes said that according to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored it. The company must want a return on their investment as well.
Okay, it's just a matter of the order of things. Why do those who buy tickets support. Oh my god, this is so confusing!
The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons.
I'm gonna switch that, and then this would be, why does it appear?
The Fonta promoter has been...
Is it that? Oh my god, okay, I got it. It's just the order of things that's confusing me. That is hard. That was hard. That was a thinker.
Nothing to be afraid of.
That was a thinker. My god, that was a thinker.
The hidden rule of the pancreation ring is about how people are not supposed to bet on both boxers at the same time. And if they do, they'll receive a package containing a strange blood-colored liquid. People get scared when they see it because they've subconsciously begun to associate it with the... But really, it's
right, I'm gonna
just
skip
a bottle
that.
of the latest yet-to-be-named and packaged new Fonta trial product. A blood-red drink. It's no wonder even Fonta's own staff were questioning the company's decision-making. The company, facing backlash from its own staff, decided to try to trial the product on a smaller scale to see how it might be received by customers. They came to the fortress of Meropede and offered to sponsor the Pancration tournament so they could push their new product. But the Duke completely refused to even entertain the idea. The Duke, knowing how valuable...
I like how they're talking about the Duke, but he is the Duke.
Only total idiots who didn't understand their true value would bother buying a Fonta product here. And so, only those who proved their stupidity by being dumb enough to bet on two opposing sides of the same match were selected to receive the drinks.
I acknowledge the effort you've put into bringing the truth of this mystery to light. Although, based on your description, that Fonta promoter is a bit too careless with his words, I may just reconsider my collaboration with the company. All right, and here's the final question.
All right.
What's the secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary?
We haven't collected enough info to answer that question.
Stop your cruel and pointless games, Risley. You know that
Hi,
we haven't
Chris.
finished
Welcome
our
to the stream.
investigation, so there's no way we can answer the last question. The thought of sparing Lynette and Fremine never even crossed your mind.
Lenny, you can't assault him.
Pay for this.
He's just standing there looking so disappointed. He's just like, God damn it, you stupid kids. Did he just get darted?
Lenny, are you alright?
Oh, close one. I owe you, Siegeween. That was a fantastic shot.
Wow. See, he's riddled with scars.
It was nothing, Your Grace.
She's got a gun! She's got a little Sailor Moon chick has got a little gun. God damn it.
Siegeween? Though this gun may look like a toy, it's actually fully functional, as I just demonstrated.
Yeah, we can see that, Siegeween.
Siegeween.
You're his accomplice!
Not at all. I am merely a resident of the fortress, and thus protecting it is my duty. When Monsieur Nervulette asked me to come here, he told me that my job would be to take care of the well-being of everyone here. I am merely discharging my duties.
Okay.
But if you mean what you just said, then isn't Linny someone you should be looking after as well? Isn't he a resident here just like the rest of us?
I'm so glad I wasted all that time trying to answer those questions, only for the last one to be pointless. If you're close with Nervulette, why don't you try and let her think of two about virtue from him?
But I really am just doing what Monsieur Nervulette told me to do. Everything I did, I've done to protect them. Had I not, they would be in far more dire straits right now.
Right, like getting shot in the neck with a blow dart?
His Grace knows it too, right? Your Grace? Mind proving my innocence to them?
My dear Siegeween, whatever shall I do with you? Would it have killed you to just wait another minute or two?
He's like... Risey's just like, I wanted to beat the shit out of that boy, Lenny. You took that away from me, Siegeween.
Well, it's nearly time after all. The way you do things can be truly frustrating sometimes, Your Grace. I figured I should try to talk some sense into you.
Quite the interesting dynamic, these two.
What? What are you talking about? What time?
Take me if you want, but let them go.
How touching. Can you just give me one more minute?
I love Risley. He's so good. He's just like, yeah. Well, I don't care anyway. Okay, anyway, moving on.
Don't be like that, Your Grace.
I love Risley. I'm liking this Risley.
All right, everyone, calm down. 2 more visitors will be arriving any time now.
I hope he gets a rerun at some point soon, because I will be pulling him for him frame 1.
I'll go get a cup of tea. Miss Sijuin, I leave Miss Lynette in your care.
What is with you and T? What is wrong with you?
What are you doing?
I believe I hear footsteps.
Yep, there are footsteps. Familiar figure bursts in.
Some space, please.
Oh, hey, Clorinde. I didn't expect you to be here.
Ah, Miss Clorinde. My door.
My door? What do you mean your door? Fremini! You see Fremini in the corner? What happened to Fremi? My adorable little shy boy.
Fremine. Fremine.
He's dead. We killed him.
What's going on? What is Clorinde doing here?
Work.
For a simple and to the point.
I'm sorry about shooting you, Mr. Linney. The tranquilizing effect will begin to wear off soon. Please take it easy in the meantime, though.
What happened to Fremine? Wasn't he diving just outside of the fortress? Why is he looking like this?
These symptoms, it can't be.
A flushed face, an accelerated pulse. He must have consumed primordial seawater.
Consumed? Is my boy disappearing from the inside out? Yo! Wait, no, you can't kill my adorable little shy boy.
What did you say?
Consume primordial seawater. Lenny, keep up.
Please, make some space. I'll need to give Mr. Fremini a more thorough checkup. Your Grace, I'll leave the rest to you.
I'll talk to Clorinde while you get Fremine to where he needs to be. Everything else can wait.
Cool. What are we doing? Let's talk to you guys first.
What's that look on your face? I thought I made good time on the way back.
Oh, I'm just admiring your punctuality. Had you arrived just a few minutes later, Sijuin may have been forced to shoot Mr. Linney again. How's the situation out there?
Does he have a ring on his finger? I didn't even... Yeah, he does have a... So he has a wolf, like a wolf badge on his shirt, but he also has another one on his, like, hand.
The water has changed. It's pretty much as expected. The concentration of primordial seawater has increased significantly.
Wait. Are you telling me the water, like the normal seawater, is becoming primordial seawater? No, that's bad.
I was only out there a short time, so it wasn't too bad. But if one were to stay for any significant amount of time, well, you can see how that boy's doing.
Yeah.
Where was he when you found him?
The abandoned zone at the end of the pipes. A good distance into the water.
Closer than I thought. He must have recognized it early on and tried desperately to swim back.
Yep.
Locking the door was necessary. I don't think we could have saved two.
Well, I did try to convince him that I had my reasons. Never seems to work, though.
Well, you could have been a bit more straightforward with it, Risley, instead of being all secretive. It's the fact that you were secretive about it that you can't expect people to believe you have reasons for doing things when you're sus as shit about them. Okay, just because you're the warden doesn't mean we can't question your actions.
It would probably work on Neuvillette. He has a knack for picking out who had good intentions, even when the outcomes were all terrible.
Fair.
That's a bad sign if you're having to plead your case to Neuvillette.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Want some tea?
Not particularly. If you want to drink some that badly, just say so.
Fine, I'd like to get some tea. Want me to get you a cup too, since I've already made it?
Might as well then, I suppose.
What is the point?
Actually, do you have a towel? I would like to dry my hair.
Fair. What are you doing, Cedric? Are you using the Force? She's using the Force, chat. Lenny's expression looks disgusted. It seems he'd rather not have Cedric touch Fremine. Still, he didn't stop her since it's obvious that Fremine does require urgent medical care. Yeah, he's kind of probably drowning, right? Not drowning, like, you know, struggling to breathe. Cedric's examining Fremine carefully, using the Force. She doesn't seem to look too upset, which is a good sign. I hope Fremine will be okay.
How is he?
These symptoms are probably caused by an acute ingestion of a large amount of primordial seawater.
What?
Still, his condition is not critical.
Okay, chat, help me out here. These symptoms were probably accused by acute ingestion of a large amount of primordial seawater. Doesn't acute mean a little? He ingested a little bit of... He ingested a little bit of a large amount. That doesn't make sense. What do you mean? He ingested a little bit of a large amount. That does not compute, Cedric.
Of course, it would be best if he stayed for further observation. But let's leave him here for now, and move him to the infirmary once he's recovered a bit more.
Okay, we can do that.
Sorry. I am aware that the infirmary may not be your favorite place in the world at the moment. We do only have a single clinic in the fortress, however.
Yeah, so you either cooperate, Lenny, or, you know, you're fucked.
Why would he ingest a large amount of primordial seawater after leaving the fortress? How could that possibly happen?
It's called drowning, Lenny.
Please, look after Mr. Fremine for the moment. I'll go fetch some medicine and a respirator. Oh, I'll bring Miss Lynette back with me.
What's a respirator? Oh, 1 second, chat. Respirator. Oh, like an oxygen mask. Okay. I don't feel like you'd wear one. Oh, they're like, yeah, right, okay, I get what you mean. It's one of those, like, hospital... Sorry, it's like one of those, like, hospital, medical masks you use to help someone breathe.
Where is she?
They give them
How
oxygen.
is she right now?
Oh, she just took a nap in an empty room after I tranquilized her. If my calculations are correct, she should also be waking up right around now. You might not believe me, but His Grace and I actually made some snacks and tea for her.
Goddamn. She just took a nap in an empty room. After I tranquilized her. Oh my god. I like Cedric. She's a vibe. And he has finally begun to stop tensing the muscle on his face. It seems he just trusts what Cedric just said.
Linny, are you okay?
I'll be fine. They're all here now. Don't worry about me.
Also, how is Fremine unconscious if he sat upright? That does not make sense. How can you be unconscious and sit upright? That doesn't work. Not how the body works.
Are you sure? You don't look alright.
I mean, Risley and Claren just left.
My hands and feet are still a bit weak, but that's probably just the residual effects of the tranquilizer shot.
I mean, he doesn't seem too upset about the fact that he just got darted.
I'm back, everyone.
Hey, you know that.
Lenny! Oh, Traveler, Paimon, you're here too.
Yep.
Fremine? Is he...
Somehow unconscious while sat upright? Yes, he is.
He'll be fine. But for now, please help me lift him up.
Lenny immediately come to lift Fremine up will help Lenny just... Whoa! You good?
His breathing's beginning to slow down.
Give me a hand and help me get him to the infirmary.
Explain this to me. How are you carrying it? How is he standing up unconscious? This game does not compute. There is no logic in this game. You cannot stand up while unconscious. Unless you're somehow a zombie. That's not really unconscious though, that's called being dead. But
yeah, I'll take him from this side.
Unless you're mind controlling him. Was that why you were like holding your hand out using the force on him?
On it. Traveler, you seem pretty worried about him. Want to come with us?
Very well.
The Duke and Clarande are gone.
They went to go get tea.
They probably went to get some tea. The Duke will explain the truth.
Yes, Chris, the tea.
Miss Clarande will need a break, since she only just returned from rescuing Fremine out of the sea.
Yep. Clarande saved Fremine from the sea. Just what happened there? Okay, well, do you think these two are up here somewhere? I can't really look around the office. It's not really much of an office. I was like, expecting his office to be like, have like a desk here or something. Oh, they are up here. Hey guys, this is my, hi Risley, this is my office now. Yeah, this is my office. I'm also gonna, I'm just gonna, I'll sit here and just watch your conversation. Anyway, moving on. What's up?
Could I tempt you with some sugar for your tea?
No need.
Cool. I'm glad I came up here just for those like few words of this conversation. Moving on. Where are we going? I'm just gonna follow the... Wait, chat's got... There you go. Yippee! Oh, the lift's there. Let's go on the lift. I didn't mean to do that. How was day? Day was good. Day is good. I did find out about the new upcoming banners in the, was it 5.3? So obviously we're getting, apparently for the banners in 5.3, we're getting, now I haven't actually watched the Genshin video, so I've only been told things. But apparently we're getting Pyro, Archon, and Pink Ice Lady. I think she's a cryo character. Pink Ice Lady in the first phase, and in the second phase it'll be Arlecchino and Clarande, I believe. So I will definitely be pulling for Arlecchino. I'm kind of excited about that. Yeah, if that is true, I will definitely be pulling for Arlecchino. I need to like another pyro character. Like the only pyro characters I use at the moment, I either use like Garming. Yeah, I use like Garming and I use D-Luke, which are good. They are good characters, but I want to see how Arlecchino runs because she is like a harbinger.
He's awake. Fremine, how do you feel?
Lynette.
Yo.
We're all here.
Where am I?
Hell.
The infirmary at the Fortress of Meripede, Mr. Fremine, and you are no longer in any danger.
You only almost disappeared from the inside out. It's not a big deal.
How do you feel? Don't push yourself if you're not feeling up to it.
Traveler, Paimon, it's been so long.
Also, if he was unconscious, I feel like you should have taken that tank thing off his back.
The sea. There's something wrong with the seawater.
Yeah, we know. You ingested like a whole gallon of it.
Shh, it's It's okay. We can talk about it after you've recovered.
No, listen to me. This is really serious. There's primordial seawater mixed into the regular seawater. I don't know why it's there, but no one should touch it.
What happened after you got stuck into the pipes?
Pipes. Right, the pipes. It's all coming back to me now.
It's all coming back to me now.
I'm in.
I'm in.
Seems like this pipe hasn't been used in a long time. It looks abandoned.
Okay. You make me play as Fremine?
Where could Master Child be?
I don't know. Oh, you made me play as Fremine! Hey, hell yeah. Okay, that's his weapon. Let me actually check his build of Fremine. I kind of want to build Fremine. I mean, this will give me a good opportunity to see how Fremine works. So he uses a real great sword. He's at C3. Uses those artifacts. Fire 855. Okay, I'm gonna do main.
It's easy to fix a machine when you know how it's built and how it works. But people...
Yeah, okay. Let's go, Fremmy!
This mechanism looks like it's been tampered with. Could he have done it?
Oh, I was supposed to start that. Okay. Yo! I'm playing as my boy Fremmy! How is my boy like a claymore? Also, the thing that annoys me about Fremine is he's a cryo character. Why is he cryo? He's a diver. I feel like he should be a hydro character. Yet he's been made cryo. What in the bullshittery is this?
Yeah.
What's the ability? Oh, his like sword becomes like cryo. Don't know if I was supposed to do that, but I did it anyway.
It's getting stuck on something. Seems like I'll have to avoid those obstacles while I turn it.
Okay. Do I have to... Okay, and then we go back to this one. Yeah, I kind of want to build Fremine because I just kind of love him. He's kind of adorable. I love me a shy boy. There we go. I'm going. Okay.
This is where the water starts. Okay.
Okay.
Master Child probably dived into the water. I'll go take a look as well.
Alrighty, put that helmet of yours on. There we go. So why do you... No wonder you swallowed all that water. You don't even have a diving helmet on. Some diver you are.
vegetation here is a bit more sparse. These traces aren't natural. A person must have left them, and recently.
What is that next to me?
I should be going in the right direction.
Why is there like a little swirly thing next to me? Is that normal?
There are traces here too. I need to keep going.
You got it, buddy. We'll keep going.
The traces are gone. But I don't see where he could have gone from here. Wait. What the?
Yeah, that's what happens when you don't have a diving helmet, buddy.
My heart is racing, and it's getting harder and harder to breathe. What's going on?
No shit, it's getting harder to breathe. You're underwater and you don't have a diving helmet or an oxygen, like a snorkel or anything. What is wrong with you? No wonder you swallowed a whole gallon of water.
Oh, good. I have to get back. They still don't know anything about what's going on. If I turn back right now, I should still be able to make it.
Cool. Back we go. Yeah, you know, just breathe underwater, Fremine. It's not that hard.
I can't die here.
There's nothing more. There's nothing more. If the Genshin anime that's never coming out, shows a scene like this where Fremine is like gonna be drowning or anything. I don't know if it's gonna be about the main storyline. I don't know if it's gonna be like a prequel or about the Archon War or whatever. But if it is about like the Genshin game storyline and it shows like a drowning scene, that's gonna be, oh my god, I don't like drowning scenes.
This is bad. I'm feeling worse and worse. And I'm still underwater.
Then maybe don't be underwater. Swim.
I have to push on.
Oh, that's Chlorinde. Cool. So, that happened. Why did she show up there, though? That's the bit that's confusing. That was random.
So, in other words, the trail you were following vanished, and you had no idea where Master Child could have gone. But there was also no obvious place for him to have disappeared to.
That's right. I tried my best to swim back, but I had already put some distance between myself and the fortress, and I just couldn't find the strength to keep going. I probably passed out some time after that, and you know the rest.
Miss Chlorinde brought you back, but we also don't know why she just suddenly appeared at the fortress, or why she went out to save you.
True!
Miss Chlorinde, you say? I must go thank her in person.
You're still too weak, Fremine. You can go after you've had some more rest.
Oh, she's such a good big sister.
Miss Lynette is right. I believe Miss Chlorinde
Assuming
will
she's
stay
the
here
older
as a
one.
guest for another few days, so there's no need to hurry.
A guest? Then I can assume Risley was the one who invited her to come down here?
Probably.
You should ask His Grace about that. He'll be able to explain better than me.
I'll go to talk to him.
Yeah, it's about time he actually told us what's going on. Wanna come with us, Linny?
No, please go on without me. I don't want to leave just yet.
Okay.
Linny.
The logical part of my brain is aware that we're safe right now, but I still can't bring myself to leave. Both of you are just in danger.
True.
Understood. Then let's just sit together for a while.
Aww.
In that case, I'll leave the infirmary to you. The Traveler and I are going to head out for now. As long as you stay in here, I don't think you'll be disturbed.
Thank you.
Aww. Yes, sweet. Can we talk to him?
I'm so sorry, Lenny.
I'm also really sorry, Linny.
I should have been more careful. Don't say that. It was all my fault. I was the one who should have been more careful. You two were nearly...
If I was stronger, maybe I would have already found Master Child.
Damn.
No, how can you say that?
Huh?
I'm sorry.
What I'm hearing is, we all dropped the ball at some point during the mission. So the responsibility falls on all of us. Isn't that right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. It's on all of us.
Lenny, we understand that you're worried about us, but we're worried about you as well. Please don't blame yourself. We want you to keep your spirits up.
Oh, she's such a good sister.
Yeah.
They are sweet. They are very sweet. Right, Chaska, let's go! I need to go down. I'm assuming back to Risley's office.
Couldn't.
Oh, sorry, that was so dumb of me. I'm sorry. I meant to plunge attack, but it didn't work. Hang on, let me revive her real quick. Do I not have any things to revive her with? Do I not have any reviving things? Okay, I know I do. Yeah, I do. Okay, ignore me. I'm. That was a goofy thing of me. Try it. Okay, take two, Jessica. Take two. Oh my gosh, that's embarrassing.
Excuse me.
I like how, like, Cedarine just sings as she, like, approaches something. She's like, I'm back! Or, excuse me!
I take it Mr. Fremenet's condition has stabilized?
Of course. I wouldn't have left the infirmary otherwise.
I've been expecting those two, but might I inquire as to the purpose of your visit, Miss Siegewien?
I wanted to check up on Miss Cloran. How is
True! Because she also went out in the primordial seawater.
Mostly fine, I think.
If you don't mind, I'd like to perform another quick physical exam. It'll just take a few minutes.
All right. Thank you for looking out for me. I'll take my leave for now, then.
I love Cloran's design. Cloran's design is really nice. Like, the color scheme of it is great.
Well, want to explain yourself, Risley?
Of course, but I'm not partial to the word choice of explain. How about enlighten?
Oh my god. And please enlighten us as much as you'd like.
But where should I begin? How about you start by asking me any questions you have? You can start with whichever one you'd like to get answered the most.
And Paimon will begin. Did you know about Lenny's goals from the very beginning?
Probably.
No.
Oh.
I just knew they were Fatui operatives sent to the fortress by the Knave. As for their specific goals, I only figured those out as you made progress on your investigation.
You managed to monitor and stay ahead of them even though you didn't know what they were trying to do?
They came here with ulterior motives. I'm quite adept at discerning what that kind of behavior signals.
Why didn't you stop them?
Initially, I thought their goal was just to investigate Child's disappearance. Linny suggested that I had deliberately let him escape, but in truth, I didn't really do anything special to help or hinder him while he was here. Everything he did, from finding helpers to leaving this place, he did on his own. Of course, it's inevitable that the Knave would make a big deal out of her fellow Harbinger's unexplained disappearance.
Yep.
I'm also quite curious about where that Harbinger went. So I figured I might as well let the Fatui do their own investigative work.
And of course I
All I
suppose...
care about is the answer.
True. I suppose he can't, like, launch the guards to do a thorough investigation himself. Otherwise, that will just show that he is not in control of the situation and has no idea of where Child went, which makes him look weaker. So he's not able to, like, take action against it.
So you were hoping Lenny's group would just do your work for you?
Yeah.
You make it sound like that's a bad thing. Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. I assume that Fremine has told you already, the ratio of primordial seawater around the fortress of Meripede is on the rise.
Yup.
The Forbidden Zone has always been Linny's target, and you got roped into that investigation after running into him. I began to intervene out of concern for your safety, and also to prevent the fortress from becoming entangled in more irksome matters.
You mean stopping the prisoners from going up against you, as I've been saying from the start.
That you're also a former criminal?
Now, why would you put it like that? Isn't staying here all day and serving as the manager of the fortress a kind of sentence unto itself? Another form of prison? I just happen to have some support from the rest of the inmates. That's all.
I can't tell if that's you trying to dodge the question, or if that's your weird way of saying yes. I don't know.
Oh, right. Paimon wanted to ask, who invited Clorant down here?
Me, of course. I paid her good mora to come down to the fortress for some field work.
Right.
As a champion duelist,
Field
Miss Clorant could be considered to be an independent party. I needed to find an exceptionally capable person to help me get through the impending crisis.
Fair enough.
And saving Fremine was part of that crisis?
You can think of it like that, yes. Credit where credit is due, that boy is quite adept at diving. Had conditions not been as hostile as they were, he probably would have found the missing Harbinger already.
True! So the Forbidden already exists?
That's not something you should be asking after. Neuvillette only asked you to investigate Child's whereabouts.
True, but, you know...
All I need to prove to you is that the Forbidden Zone had nothing to do with the Harbinger's disappearance. That should be clear now that you've spoken to Fremine.
But we've already uncovered that there's something wrong with the infirmary, and we've answered a bunch of questions that you threw at us. Isn't it about time that you answer our last question in return?
Yeah, Risley. Cooperate.
You make a compelling case. Do you really want to know the answer that badly?
Yes.
Yeah, Paimon really wants to know.
Even if the truth may not be pleasant?
Especially if it won't be pleasant. I'm playing Genshin Impact, Risley.
Follow me.
My voice went cracked. Cool. I'm quite liking Risley. I like a mysterious character, and I love his voice. Like whoever voiced, I feel like you know, as obviously I feel like I can't try and get words out. I'm a big fan of characters, of like voices in general, whether it be characters, whether it be like actors, whatever they be. But like I feel like Risley, voice-wise, is one of my favorite voices in this game. I think my absolute favorite would probably be either Alejandro Sab as Sino or Lizzie Tasha as Alhaitham.
Basement behind it. Huh. You're pretty good at hiding stuff, Risley.
And also whoever voices Kaveh is up there as well. Kevin Crack. Let's go.
Stand on the central plate.
We are.
Wait, is there a secret mechanism or... Whoa!
Down, 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 down. Sorry. Once everyone has taken their position to the plate. Okay, I was trying to read that.
So, this is the Forbidden Zone? Honestly, for a place so well hidden, Paimon sure doesn't see anything special.
And that is...
What a huge door!
It's a door!
There are 3 such isolation gates in total. Generally speaking, I'm the only one who's allowed to go inside. Hence the name Forbidden Zone.
Yep, got it.
Am I correct to assume you're going to run on back and tell your little Fatui friends everything?
Depends, do you want us to?
Well, Paimon wasn't thinking of keeping anything from them.
Well, I'd advise you wait until you've seen the whole truth of this place for yourself before deciding whether or not to tell them.
I like when he laughs. I don't know why, but those like laugh voice lines are like very nice. I like listening to them. Like his deep. I like a deep laugh. Or like a deep chuckle.
So there's a switch on the side.
Yes, Paimon.
Stand back.
Yes, Paimon, that's how a door works. What's in the middle of the room?
Go on, have a look.
Okay, but you go first, because I don't trust you. You're still a little too, secretive, Rasley, for me to completely trust you. Oh, wait. Pew 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 pew. Okay, there we go. Oh, I was expecting it to be voiced then. This room is really empty and there's nothing here, which is quite strange on its own. There's also a device smack dab in the middle of the room, which looks like some sort of massive sluice gate.
I've been interested in what lies beyond that gate ever since I assumed leadership of the Fortress of Meripede.
Oh, so even you don't know.
Of course, it would be unwise to recklessly open it. But it'd also be risky and negligent to simply ignore any potential danger that could be behind it.
True.
The readings on that dashboard have not budged since the day when I first laid eyes on this place. But over the past year, the needle has crept upwards from its original position.
It's like
likely because
twitching.
some parameter it's been tracking has changed, if only infinitesimally.
Yeah, that's twitching. That's red is usually not a good sign.
Normally, I would have ignored it, but I happened to have some free time when I noticed it, so I investigated. Any guesses what the reading could be tracking?
Ooh, it's not likely to be the temperature, because that would change quite regularly. So it's more likely to be the water pressure. But, based on what we've found out recently, I'd assume it would be the primordial seawater, right?
Very reasonable guesses. I've considered both of those as well. Unfortunately, our dashboard is tracking something less ordinary. The temperature should vary with weather and climate changes, so for something that rarely shifts, the water pressure is more likely. We ran a few tests to increase the pressure from the outside, but the readings didn't change at all.
Right.
Later on, a few more possibilities occurred to me, such as a potential connection with the primordial sea. I began to make a few preparations based on that hypothesis.
Right.
Over the past few days, the needle has moved again. With that, and the symptoms that Fremine displayed after leaving the fortress, I can now confidently conclude that the readings represent the concentration of primordial seawater in the seawater nearby.
That's what I've been saying.
The concentration of primordial seawater? But we're already under the sea!
Yeah.
And that is precisely the problem. We're at the bottom of the sea, and now we're surrounded by toxic seawater. Somehow, primordial seawater got mixed in, and the concentration is steadily rising.
Primordial seawater is continuously leaking into the sea.
Yes, that's very likely.
I bet there's a typo there, but whatever.
But forget about the two of us. Not even Novelette knows where the primordial sea could be, much less where we could find and plug a leak.
Paimon's sudden realization of,
Seems
it's
like
right
you've figured it
there.
out. I believe the primordial sea lies directly beneath this sluice gate.
Makes
For
sense.
some reason, the primordial seawater levels have risen significantly, and it's now very close to us. The indicators are now red. Although the gate still stands, some primordial seawater has already leaked out and mixed into the sea around us. If this continues, soon it will no longer be able to hold back the primordial sea at all.
True. And if the primordial sea is leaking through, if this gate falls, all of Fontaine will fall with it.
Yeah, you know what the legends say. If this place falls, then everyone in Fontaine will be turned into puddles in the span of a night.
God damn, he is hot. Damn.
But that's just too weird! Why would the Fortress of Meripede be built right above a sluice gate for the primordial sea? Who built this place anyway?
It's a good question, actually.
Your expression tells me you think this might be part of a vast, complicated conspiracy. To be honest, you might find the actual answer may be exceedingly boring. It's just that the secret of the Forbidden Zone had been long forgotten by the nation before I rediscovered it with my research.
Okay.
There's no single founder of the Fortress of Meripede in any traditional sense. What we know about its history has been left to us by the people who used to live here. When the previous Hydro Archon, Egeria, ruled the land, all convicted criminals from Fontaine were exiled. The
The people drove the criminals away like a wolf pack chasing away the banished.
Get it, wolf? Because people think you're a wolf.
The criminals received no sympathy of any kind from the people. They were exiled to the desolate seaside, where they experienced only pain, struggle, and the bone-chilling cold.
I'm not gonna lie, exile still sounds more preferable to being put in prison. I'm not gonna lie.
Some of them began to repent and pray to the Hydro Archon, asking if there was still anything they could do. The Hydro...
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to skip that.
Leaning on the power of the Hydro Archon, they gathered underneath the sea and began to build a fortress. They became a community down there in the deeps, and over the years helped it to grow. As the number of exiles increased, more and more people joined the community. When the first group of exiles died, they left the yet unfinished fortress to their successors.
Right.
The Hydro Archon continued to lend her support, allowing the fortress and what it stood for to continue growing ever larger. Before long, this dark underwater fortress became the sinner's only home.
Right.
And with that, the people here stopped referring to the fortress as a prison. They saw themselves as repenting sinners who would regain their freedom once they had sufficiently redeemed themselves.
So in other words, most people in the fortress see the fortress of Meripede not as a prison, but more of as like a rehabilitation center. That's what I'm realizing from this.
But as time went on, people also realized that the fortress was a lonely place. Once they had gotten used to life here, they could no longer feel comfortable living in the overworld. Once they had finished serving their sentences, some people left and some others chose to stay. They'd find some idle position and let their withered souls fade away with the ancient secrets of the past.
Okay.
After many, many centuries, few people still remember the reason for the fortress's founding. Now they just see it as an integral pillar of Fontainian society, as the place where criminals deserve to be sent. Now and again, researchers manage to break one law or another and live out their days in the fortress. I learned all this from an elderly historian. Everyone else just thought he'd made it all up.
But now you know every part of that history is true.
Indeed. It's just as the prophecy says. If this gate fails, then everyone will be dissolved into the sea.
Do you believe in prophecies?
To be frank, not really. But sadly, that hasn't stopped this prophecy from proving all too accurate. Prophecies are troublesome things. Just hearing one will create the first wave of panic. Seeing signs of it will bring about the second, and actually witnessing it in real time, the third.
So as the Duke of Meripede, just what do you plan to do about it?
Let's go somewhere else. I want to show you something.
Okay. Show us something, Risley.
This is it.
Your Grace, perfect timing. The results from our last round of experiments have...
Wait, Jurier, he's not alone.
Oh, it was these two. So this is what they were talking about. They were working on something, but had to talk to Siegwin about it.
Huh? Lorvine and Jurier?
No need to panic, you two. I've already told them about our plan.
What? After you warned us not to tell a single soul about any of this?
I'm skeptical as well. Are you sure they are trustworthy?
The results speak for themselves, don't they? These two may already know more than you could ever imagine.
True.
All right then, if Your Grace insists.
They seem harmless enough, so I'll trust them for now.
Harmless? Well, you don't know anything.
How about some reintroductions? This is Jurier, one of the highest-ranked researchers from the Fontaine Research Institute. He used to work under Edwin. I trust that you've heard of Edwin?
No, Ed who?
He's the one who blew the whole institute sky high. Everyone knew he was a bit crooked in the head, but you're not local, so I guess it's possible for you not to have heard of him.
Yeah, I've never heard of Edwin.
Edwin's main areas of research were archaeum and gravimeters. As his assistant, Jurier is quite familiar with them as well. I hired him to be my technical consultant.
Okay.
You want to blow up the fortress of Meripede?
Cool! Sweet!
Ah, what a lovely idea. I'm already imagining it in my head.
Can we do this? I want to blow up the fortress of Meripede.
Gotta admit, I'm tempted as well.
Guys, focus! Focus!
That taskmaster over there is Miss Lorvine, and is also one of my technical consultants.
While Jurier used to be Edwin's assistant, she used to be Jurier's assistant.
Okay.
Ooh, are they together?
We're like a couple? Was that really necessary? Are you a tsundere couple?
See, everyone keeps asking this question. Are you too sure you're not a couple and just using your work as a convenient cover?
Even Risley called them out.
Your Grace, I am not in a relationship with this man.
If I dated her, I'd officially be madder than Edwin.
Jeez. Forget I said anything then.
even Risley just like, yep, never get in the middle of a married couple while they're arguing.
Follow me.
Cool.
Whoa, there's another door that goes right up.
That's how doors work, Paimon. Are you stupid?
Your constant amazement makes it seem like the fortress can do anything.
I love Risley. Risley's gonna be he's like one of my new favorite characters. I love him. I love him and I love his attitude. It's great.
He really thinks everything's super cool.
Is this just an room?
Well, let's spice it up a bit. And here you go.
Whoa! This is it a ship?
What a huge ship!
How is there a room this big in the fortress? How deep are we?
This is also a production zone that Paimon's never seen before. What's going on?
How much do you know about Fontainian history?
Not that much.
Not much at all.
Well, then maybe you haven't heard the story of ancient Lemuria.
Ancient
To give you a quick
Lemuria?
rundown, Fontaine used to be ruled by the Lemurian dynasty.
Okay.
According to legend, the Lemurian king Remus came to this land after being inspired by divine revelation and found the seer Sibila, who had taken on the form of a golden bee.
A golden
Taking
bee?
the golden bee with him and riding on a huge ship, the Fortuna. He created his nation above the surging waves.
Right.
He called his nation Lemuria,
Lemuria.
and used the Fortuna to incessantly search for new tribes and islands, calling on them to join his empire.
There's a ship in this story too?
Where there's water, there'll be ships.
True.
People believe that hope can always be found at the end of a voyage.
True.
Do you believe that too?
To a point, I think.
You
As
think?
You've already seen, I have a whole factory's worth of labor, materials, and technology at my disposal. Certainly can't hurt to give it a try. So the moment I began to speculate that the primordial sea might lie underneath the gate, I also began this project.
Fair enough. Can't blame you for that.
Inspired by the legendary Fortuna?
Maybe. Fontainians need something to hold on to cope with the impending disaster.
True. Just sitting around twiddling your thumbs, being anxious is not going to do anything, is it? This is a plan for the ages. Can't you share your plan with everyone?
Were the workers to find out the truth behind this ship, riots would destroy the fortress faster than any catastrophe.
True. That's a good point.
As the fortress's administrator,
That's what I've been
I'd
saying.
never make such a reckless call. All right, that's enough talking for now. I'll need another 3 cups of tea to soothe my throat.
Oh my god.
Do you have any other questions?
We get it. You care about vocal health.
Seems like you're good. Come on, I'll take you back.
Okay. Well, I don't get to explore the ship. Darn it.
I'll leave you here for now.
Okay.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
No worries. But don't forget, it's up to you whether or not you want to share what you just saw. What you do from here on out will likely affect those 3 as well.
Oh, whether we tell them or not. That's a good point. He means my actions now just decide the next steps Lenia's group takes. In other words, if I want to tell Lenny the truth, I must make him understand we cannot afford excessive conflict right now.
Yeah, we'll put a lot of thought into it for sure.
We will.
Great. I look forward to what happens next.
Cool. Sweet. Wait. I don't mean to do that. Are we going? Okay.
Let's fly.
Whee! Hey, buddy, you got a pirate eye patch thing. What's up?
We're back!
We're back!
Welcome back. Do you want a cup of tea?
What is with Fontaine and tea? This really is like the UK, okay? This is really like England.
How can you be so much like Risley, always drinking tea?
Exactly.
Huh. Actually, now that you mention it, I just remembered something now.
Which was?
While I was sedated, I could still barely hear two people talking next to me. They were discussing everything, from the leaves to the water and even the teacups themselves.
Must have been Risley and Seishween.
Yeah, I heard one male voice and one female, so it should have been the two of them. They really were just talking about brewing tea.
I really can't make sense of this place.
Neither can I, Fremine, so I'm totally with you there.
So, Traveler, Paimon, were you able to learn anything from Risley?
Do we tell them?
Yeah, he explained everything.
Okay, never mind, we are gonna tell them. Great job, Paimon, thank you.
Very well. Then, would you mind checking your answers against my speculations?
Lenny sounds a lot more like his old self. Feeling better now, Lenny?
Yeah, I took the time to rest, so I'm feeling a lot more relaxed now.
That's good.
Nobody else is around, and Miss Sejuin is also busy with something or other. So let's just talk here.
Fair enough.
All right, then I'll posit my theories. I asked myself 3 questions.
Okay.
Firstly, why was Fremine affected by the primordial seawater? It was because he dove into the sea.
Yeah, duh.
My theory is, the long-lost primordial sea is probably very close to the fortress of Meripede.
Ain't no way, Lenny. Ain't no way. He was affected by it because he dove into it. Oh my god, that's mind-blowing. He was affected by it because he dove into it. I never would have guessed that, you know? Never would have guessed it.
Ooh, he's good. He got that right on the first try.
That's our Lenny.
Secondly, Risley's attitude changed dramatically during the course of our stay here. He ignored us completely at first, then suddenly roadblocked us. Why?
Because you were after the Forbidden Zone.
I spent quite a long time thinking about this. If he has been monitoring the Fatui since the very beginning, he probably ignored us at first because he was hoping we could find Master Child for him.
Yep.
What's more, the Fortress of Meripede is not part of Fontaine's court system, nor does it report to Udex Nervulet. Risley is basically the king of a no-man's land.
Pretty much.
As long as the fortress doesn't do anything about Master Child's disappearance, Father can use it to pressure the Fontaine authorities. And while the two factions are pitted against each other, Risley will be free to move between the parties of interest.
True!
If I had to guess, he probably has something that he's working on himself. It's likely related to the secret of the infirmary, but I just can't think of what it could be.
Lee's grasp of the bigger picture is amazing.
You're super smart.
Thanks so much. Then finally, there's the last question. If Risley does have a plan, what could it be? All I know for now is that his plan probably has something to do with the changing nature of the seawater. He's even gotten Cloran to help him out.
He's wanting to recreate Pirates of the Caribbean.
That can't be the full extent of what he's doing. There's probably a secret passageway behind the block in the infirmary, and there's something big in the fortress that most people here never get to see. He has a bargaining chip, and it could be important enough for Father to deal with him directly. I don't have enough information, so I have no idea what his chip might be. But let me guess. You have the last piece of the puzzle.
Maybe. After some deliberation, you share the information you just learned with Lenny. Or sharing, you emphasize that it's now also not time for disputes.
I can't believe it.
The sea will engulf everyone. Just like the prophecy said.
Yep.
Could Risley have wanted to meet Father to figure out a way to deal with this crisis?
Possibly?
If you remember, I once mentioned that Father sees the House of the Hearth as her base of operations, and she truly wants to resolve the crisis. But how could Risley have known that?
Or perhaps he didn't know, and just wanted to bring Father over to his side? Which could be why he said he just wanted to negotiate.
Well, it would be more logical for him to cooperate with the Fatui in terms of the crisis alone. That way, there's no unnecessary conflict, like he was saying.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I understand your concerns as well, Traveler. I'll figure out a way to pass this on to our father. No matter what, we're on your side.
You fucking better be.
The two of you have already aided us far too much. We probably wouldn't be standing here right now if not for you. If you ever need anything else going forward, please come to the House of the Hearth at any time.
Okay.
Though you may not share the sentiment, after all that we've gone through together, the three of us basically see you as family now.
Oh, isn't that sweet? Although I don't want to be a Russian spy like you guys, so, you know.
You have my gratitude.
I love Fremine though. He's adorable. He's
Thank
so
you for
cute.
protecting Lenny when it really mattered. And thank you for sharing the secrets of the fortress with us. We didn't think you were going to do it.
Neither did I.
Why are you being so formal all of a sudden?
Don't mention it. We can work together again if necessary.
Given your strength, you might not need our help at all. But if you are ever in danger, we will try our best to protect you.
Aw, the sound of that makes Paimon feel all warm and safe inside.
We are family. Na 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 na. We are family. What was that sound?
Paimon's hungry.
I love it. That's so funny.
Oh, you've done so much already. Go get some food.
We'll go get some food.
Alright, then we'll catch you guys another time.
Bye. We talk about him again?
I feel like I should try to become someone more capable of helping.
You're incredibly helpful. Lenny thinks so too.
Yeah, you two are always telling me not to push myself, but aren't you just like that as well?
Oh, it's sweet. They are very sweet. They're a nice trio. Alright, where are we going now? Go to the cafeteria. Whee! Hopefully that didn't kill my Jessica.
Welfare meals now being served at the coupon cafeteria. Come on, let's go pick up ours as well. Traveler and Paimon, over here.
Hello, Siegebeam! My cute little Sailor Moon character.
And I'm taking the opportunity to prepare Miss Cloran's dinner as well. Huh. You're right. She's actually sitting in the fortress cafeteria.
Yeah.
What would
Probably
you like to eat?
probably wondering why you're staring at her. Huh? Can we choose?
Yep, you can. I've already talked to our chef, Mr. Woolsey. It's all on me today, so you can get whatever you'd like.
Then I'll get the tastiest stuff you have to offer.
Me too! Don't forget Paimon! No problem. Just leave it to me.
After a while, the meals, Cedric also brings some drinks over to you. They taste a little strange, but she insists they're very nutritious. Okay, the shakes generally taste pretty terrible, but at the very least, they help you relax.
So delicious.
Amazing!
Paimon's so happy. Paimon wants to feast like this every day. Feeling full yet? How's the food? Delicious.
Exquisite, thank you.
I'm so glad to see you all so happy. Oh, see, the expression on your face just now? The muscle here just moved, which suggests that you're feeling quite relaxed at the moment. Siegebeam, do you do this to help your patients or to better understand human beings?
Probably both.
A bit of both, I suppose. I'm a Melazine, which means I'm very different from human beings. I must know what you're thinking if I want to take good care of you.
Fair enough.
You're really good at taking care of people. Even though you're so short, you still talk and act like an older sister.
I'm sorry, Paimon, you're calling her short? You're even shorter than she is.
Really? You're reminded of an older sister? That's great to hear.
She's so cute. I want to give her a hug.
What do you mean back in Risley's office? When you said that you were protecting Lenny and his siblings as well. Oh, that. I just asked His Grace to look out for those children, especially that diver boy. I was getting a bit worried after hearing that something was wrong with the water. Thankfully, Cloran is very strong and managed to save him in the nick of time. His Grace also sealed the pipes after Cloran left, to make sure that Lenny wouldn't impulsively chase after his brother.
That's smart.
Although the path was blocked, we still stationed some guards there to stop anyone from approaching. They were instructed to only open the door once Miss Clorand had returned.
Makes sense.
Oh, and I was keeping an eye on Mr. Linney as well. We had to press him, but we couldn't allow him to be in any real danger. You were all super considerate and really thought everything through.
Yeah. Whoa.
It's just what we do down here at
Audio
the
was
fortress.
crap then.
At least this has been his Grace's style for as long as he's been the leader.
Fair enough.
I really wish Monsieur Nervula would come down here more often too. I feel like he'd like it here, with all the darkness and chaos.
Why would Nervula like that? I think the opposite. But that doesn't make sense at all. It's hard to imagine Nervula outside of his office.
Get a good night's rest, you two. You both worked very hard.
Okay. We will do just that. Return to the dormitories and rest. Can I teleport up to the dorms? There we go. Return to the dorms and... Oh, wait. I didn't mean to do that. Can I, Thank you. I want to... There we go. I want to do that. Yes. Okay, there we go. We're back.
So much has happened. Harmon just feels absolutely exhausted now that she's finally relaxed. Harmon's super sleepy. Are you sleepy too?
Yep. Oh my god, Paimon actually lays down? This is a first. I don't think I've ever seen Paimon lay down. I thought she did everything while floating. No, she already immediately fell asleep.
Delicious. Paimon wants seconds. For free.
For free. Good night. That's cute.
Get out of my way!
What the hell happened?
Why is everyone running?
Okay.
No idea. Something must have happened. Stop asking.
What's going on?
Who's yelling? Paimon still wants to sleep.
Right, okay. What's that sound? Paimon, wait up. We need to get out. We need to go out and see what's going on. There's an alarm going on. Right. Okay. I guess we're gonna go find out what alarm's going off.
What happened? Why is everyone running around? Hey, what are you doing?
No time to explain, mate. Goodbye.
We're not mates. We're not friends.
Hey, wait! What's wrong with these people? They won't even talk to us.
They're here! There you are!
Hey, Custard.
Oh, thank goodness.
And Lavaroon.
We're still in Lavaroon. Do you know what happened here?
We came here especially to inform you. Something seems to have gone terribly wrong just now. His Grace is telling everyone to evacuate and get out of here.
Oh no, the gate, the sluice gate's gonna be at burst.
Lavaroon was
That's
saying
my
you
guess.
two are new here and you don't have many friends, so you might slip through the cracks. Haven't you heard all the stories like that? An evacuation is successfully completed. Yet you only find out once you do a head count that 1 or 2 people are missing.
Wait, weren't you the one who brought that up? Why is it...
Hey, shut up!
Okay, whatever. The point is, you should come with us.
You said His Grace said to evacuate downwards?
Yeah, he said to get as far away as possible, upwards and outwards.
That means whatever happened must be down below. Oh no, is it the gate, that gate at the very bottom?
Oh no, it can't be that thing.
Whoa, wait, what? What? Hey, where are you going?
We have to go find the Duke. You two just go and get out. Go on without us.
Hey, hey! Be careful!
We will try not.
Attention! Please evacuate upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards. If
I really hope you have this whole thing planned out, so you know you can actually see people running around. I really hope you have this whole. Yeah, I hope you have this whole thing planned out, so you're keeping track of all the prisoners, so they don't always escape. Because there's always that possibility where they, you know, we're going all the way down anyway. Oh, cutscene! Cutscene, guys! Cutscene! Cutscene!
They're here.
Just like I said.
That gate's about to burst, like I said. Damn!
You're just in time. But be ready to run.
Okay. He's got a gauntlet! Holy shit! Risley, don't get wet! Or crushed. Yo! He's so fucking cool, chat. That's not gonna hold. There's too much water pressure. Yeah, too much water. Risley, run, run. I swear to God, we're not losing you. Run!
3, 2, 1.
I forgot she has a gun. Go, Risley! Come on! We're not losing you! Oh! Oh, that was badass.
This won't hold it for long.
No, it won't.
Tell him the defenses are about to collapse.
Then what will happen to you?
Until he arrives, we're the last line of defense.
You got it.
The gate. How long do you think it'll hold?
That depends on us.
They're so fucking cool, chat. They're so fucking cool. I love that. That was great. What a cutscene.
Neverlet, why are you here?
Traveler, I need you to head to the Opera House immediately.
Cool.
Farina will soon be meeting with the knave there. You must protect Farina and make sure she doesn't spend too much time alone with her.
Okay, you can explain everything to me later.
Will do. You have my sincerest gratitude.
Yeah, but you've got to go downstairs and do a thing. Cool. I'm probably going to end the stream now. Okay, I feel like I'm going to end it on that note. I have been streaming for quite a while, so I'm going to end the stream here, and we'll hopefully we'll finish the rest of the Act 4 tomorrow, is my goal. So, thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate it, guys. If you're watching later on YouTube, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. You know, leave a like and comment, or, you know, those sorts of things. And I will catch you in tomorrow's stream. Unless you watch on YouTube, and I'll catch you later. Bye! Peace out, dudes. What a cutscene that was.